I see Rich first, then Ernest, and then Maria and Happy Life. Hello, you four. Good to see you all. Typing in the poll question for today, which is, guess my all-time favorite zombie movie. This is actually a really tough one because there's so many zombie movies I love. Jeff Rubin is here, NC is here, Rated Frog is here. You said first, but I think you're like 6th or 7th. What fun things are we going to do tonight? I figured we would just hang out and chat. Trivia question for tonight is favorite zombie movie of all time. And it's actually really tough for me to pick one of these. All right, I see more people are commenting. Happy Monday. Yes, happy Monday to you as well, Rich. It feels like a Wednesday because I have 2 more days of work. It's a short work week, thank goodness. Bill Clinton's Sons is here. Jeff Rubin says hi to Rated Frog. Varun Kapoor is here. People saying hi, love it to each other. Mine is 28 Days Later or I Am Legend. Both are so good. So good. Yeah, even these are like probably my top 4, and it's hard for me to actually rank them 1st to 4th. Sorry, almost done, guys. All right, let's see. Guess my all-time favorite zombie movie. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there you go. There's the trivia for today. See if you can get it right. I had to sit and actually, think about this for a second. Because sometimes I feel like it can change depending on the day. But there is a right answer. Priscilla. Hello, Priscilla. I love the name Priscilla. Oh my goodness. Such a fabulous name. Like I've never met a Priscilla in my life except for you, Priscilla Schoonover. Or no, where were you? Yeah, Patrick Schoonover, you're saying your name is Priscilla. I just feel like you don't mess with someone named Priscilla. It's just like very random. Nationalist, hello. I see lots of people. We got 61 people here. Welcome, everyone. Feel free to comment if you wish. I see Jeff Rubin saying 2 more days until the weekend. Yes, you guys, if you are in the United States, you might get Thursday off. Check with your employer. Because it is a federal holiday. It's called Juneteenth, and I believe it is the very last day that slaves were freed from the in the South. I'm gonna have to check that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And that was made into a federal holiday for, I think for a few years now it's been a federal holiday. Winner Chicken Dinner, is that your whole username? Winner Chicken Dinner. Yes, that's a fun username. Wow. Oh, I'm looking at is that a Boston Celtics user profile picture? I'm not good at basketball, but that is looking like Boston. Love it, if so. Kevin Garnett, we love him here still. He went from the Timberwolves to the Boston Celtics. Okay. Fit check. Okay, Flacco, this is a very, very old, I wonder if the tag, you can still see it. I think you can on here. So this is from Ann Taylor Loft. Tiny letters. Ann Taylor Loft, I've had this for a good decade. I am not a shopper, and I'm a minimalist, and I hang on to things until they are like rags. So with all those 3 factors, personality traits combined, I hang on to clothing. I try to keep very good care of it. And yes, that is why I have clothes that are a decade old. I have clothes from college, and I was in college from 2012 to 2016. All right, I feel like this might be one of those nights I don't get to every single comment because I'm seeing 56 people here, which is great. Not complaining, I'm just letting you all know I do my best to get to everyone's comments, but sometimes I am no match for the volume of comments. Rambo 1546, True Angel. I like when you wear white for the summer. White is a summer color. Actually, I should do a members only short about this. But when I was in Germany last, which was in 2019, I was there right around this time because I went to a Midsommar festival. Not festival. It was more of like a community gathering with some old friends and coworkers, and you had to wear white. This is a little sidebar. So I showed up there. I was on vacation and I was staying at my old coworker's house. And she's like, let's go to this midsummer, dinner. It's like a community picnic, basically, in their neighborhood of Munich. And I was like, oh, great, I'll go to this. And she's like, you must wear white. And I was like, oh, no. Literally, white is like the least represented color in my wardrobe, I would say. Aside from like the crazy neon colors, I don't buy or wear white clothing that much because you guys know I'm in the kitchen all the time. I've spilled coffee on myself when I've been on the go. It's just I steer clear of it, and it shows stains and wear more easily than darker colors. So we had to do some last minute scrambling to find an outfit for me to wear to this midsummer picnic because they were actually, I was like, can't I just go in like my stuff? All I have is what I brought in my suitcase. Like, I'm not about to go shopping here. I'm not here to go on a shopping spree on my vacation, okay? And we were able to find a white outfit for me to wear, and it fit. It was a dress. But I was like, oh my gosh, they take the summer solstice very seriously here in Munich. It was a bit much. Okay. I'm so behind. I apologize, guys. Garrett Club, I see you. Thank you so much. Guto Kowalski, I am back. Yes, indeed. It's Monday. I always go live on Monday nights unless there's some reason. I'll always let you guys know if I'm not going to be going on a usual day. Bob is here. NC is a minimalist. I love this. The Rami show is here. Let's see. The World of Ragu says, as much as I love weekends, sometimes I also enjoy the Monday to Friday office Tourette. The thing is, I love my job. It is my dream job. I could not ask for a better job, better work, better coworkers. Like, everything about it is so phenomenal. So I actually look forward to going to work on Mondays. I don't get the Sunday scaries. I don't, dread the end of the weekend because I love my job. So weekends are necessary because I will usually get to Fridays and I am behind on sleep, and I can feel it in my face. I can feel it in my level of focus. Just the fatigue. I won't feel as motivated to work out. I'll crave junk food. It's like, okay, I need my weekends to catch up here and get a little, refreshed. But usually then by Sunday, I'm like, let's go. I'm ready for a new week. Carlos Garcia Chavez, saw you. I'm gonna scroll down a bit now. I can just feel how behind I am. Caio Emiliano, Justin Downs is asking about the Christmas earrings. Yes, these are Christmas earrings, but people love them so much that I just decided to keep on wearing them. Christopher Ohan is here. Everyone saw you on, so we decided to join the group, says Happy Life. Love to hear it. Thank you, Mexican named Juan. Torta is here. Desi Des. Dulceli Estevez. Lamar Jackson edit. Okay, winner chicken dinner says yes. Okay, it was Boston Celtic. Looking amazing as always. Thank you, DG. Is that Irokez Magikane? I'm sorry if I butchered that. It looks like, yeah, you're from Russia. I think I said Irokez. I think I said that right. Mostly folders, a bit of everything. Good to see you. You have an attachment to those earrings? You usually wear those, don't you? The thing is, people always comment on them. When I don't wear them, people comment. So it's like, what is it? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Whenever I wear them, I always get the comments of like, why are you wearing Christmas earrings? And then when I don't wear them, so many people know that this is a tradition of my live streams, and they're like, where are the earrings, Hannah? You forgot the earrings. Put them on. So I get comments either way. Carlos Garcia Chavez, Bugat AWS is back. Shad 23, winner chicken dinner. Love it. Also, I am so removed from the world of basketball. Is the final, what is it even called? What's the championship called? The NBA final. I was like, is it just the finals? The NBA finals, yeah. Has anyone won? I don't want to Google this. I'd rather let you all update me. Okay, Andy Kane, thank you so much. You like 20 or something? No, Rami, add 11 years. I'm 31. You look like you're into art. I love art. I wouldn't say I'm an artist. I don't draw, I don't paint. I'm not like a fine arts type of person where I'm like, you know, creating something visual on paper. But I do love art museums. I love reading about art. So I love art in that way. Reddy is here. Okay. Garrett, saw you, Takis Anastasopoulos. Goodness, sounds Greek. El Rulo from Odessa, Texas is here. No questions, just showing love. Will Watley. Christopher. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Caitlin Johnson is here. Guto Kowalski. Rich with all the members emojis, love it. Justin Downs, AMP1245, Justin, okay. Mike Clued, Ross, hello. We've got Luce Michelo from Zambia. Very cool. Thank you, Kenny Michiels. Ugly Rat is here. I feel every time I wear white, I get food or something on it every single time. I feel the same way. Happy life. Yes, it feels like a curse wearing white. Shelby, hello. I don't talk about my politics on here, my own political views. Ruben Benedict, Nicholas Shadden is here. Isaac Ramirez, I'm vegan. I do not eat meat. Cocosero, thank you, Samuel, for the sub. Isaac, yes, I am vegan. DK2, I am 31. I'm going to be 32 in September. Superior Pine is here. Jay, the rail fanner, is here. LOL says, hello. Prabhath Asela. Krista Lumpkin, good to see you. Red Hunter. Enormous is here, thank you. Smokey Patinod. Charisse Brewster. Let's see, thank you, Krista. Funny Priest said hi. World War Z is the best zombie movie. Sounds like that was your choice. Enormous. Is vegan food expensive? No, it is not expensive. Yes, of course, you're gonna have high-end anything, no matter what your diet is. You're gonna have the premium cuts of meat. You're gonna have the fancy organic non-GMO broccoli. You're gonna have the Alaskan wild caught salmon. Any diet you eat, you will have your expensive end of groceries and your cheap bargain end of groceries. But do not think that cost is a barrier to being vegan, because it is not. You can eat a very well-balanced, I've been vegan for 13 years, and I am in, according to all my doctors and, you know, clinical people, great health, no issues to report, and it is not expensive. Don't believe that for a second. Gianna Forever, hola. Anurag, hello. Liam Williams, thank you. SG Edits, hello. The earrings need love too, says Happy Life. Ali Abbas is here. Gianna Forever says 28 days later, without a doubt. Thank you, Ruben Benedict. NBA Finals, thank you. I was like, oh, this is embarrassing. What is the final called? Like the final championship like thing. Hi, Nicholas. Okay. Muna is asking, what's your sleeping time? So, I try to go to bed on work nights, like Sunday night through Thursday night. I try to be in bed, lights out by like 11:30, and then, you know, set my alarm for, let's say, oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, guys. I set my alarm for like 7:45, 8, depending on if I'm commuting or if I'm working remotely from home. I just feel like my nose has been so hit or miss lately. So if I just suddenly get an itchy nose or sneeze, you've been put on notice. But I try to get like 8 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. Nobody won the finals yet. Okay, thank you, Happy Life. Game 5 is on now. Okay, Game 5, OKC tied with Indiana. Got it. Rich says 2 games all. Game 5 is on right now. Favorite horror movie? I'm not going to answer that question, Christian Soto. Bolt LOL, you look like a teenager. Hey, I'll take it as a compliment if people think I'm a teenager. Are you Caucasian? I'm half Caucasian. Half white, half black. Che Hussein. Yes, Anurag, I am on Instagram. So if you go over to Instagram, any of you who would like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is the same exact username as my YouTube channel. So if you go over there, type in Hannah in Health, one word, and you will find my Instagram. Olivia Schneider is here. Moon, I'm doing well. Wendell DaCosta, I love your coffee mug. Red is my favorite color. I want to wear more red. I want to have more red in my wardrobe. I tend to go very dark with my shirts and my pants and everything. It's like navy, black, maybe like a deep green, plenty of like blue shades, but never, not really ever red. I have a few shirts that are red. Big Hoss 920, JP is here. Muna says, I liked all your movies. Ajinkia, what's your view on rap culture? Like Slim Shady rap? I would say, like, I'm not part of rap culture myself, if that's even a thing, but I like rap music. Rifa, hello, Victor Rivera from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We have Stray Kids, hello from Australia/Korea. Which one is it? Everyone hit the like button. Rifa, Victor, I'm on the other coast, Fort Myers. Quick tips, thank you so much. Maria says, love those earrings, girl. Thank you so much, Maria. And subscribe. Victor says, nice. Hannah, I haven't seen you have popcorn in a while. I actually don't. I ran out of popping corn. So, yeah, I need to order some more in order to make, you know, homemade popcorn. This happened last night. All of a sudden, my nose just starts to get so stuffy as I'm talking. It's so annoying. I wish it wasn't the case. Cheyenne is here. Faith Eden, I live in Alaska. Let's see, Minhaj Sheikh is here. CBO says we. Big Benny's, Guten Tag. BW Movies, I'm doing well. Hannah, do you ever eat spinach? Yes, I eat spinach a lot. I eat it at least like once or twice a week. I usually buy a big old box, not of spinach, but of like salad, just salad mix. But yeah, spinach is great for you. I think that's like not really up for debate. So yes, I do like to eat spinach quite often. Thank you, Stephen Mitchell. Starkey says, bless you. M&G's TV. Hi, Eric. Loudly sent a 100. Thank you so much. I saw that earlier and I forgot to say thank you. Thank you for the gift, Loudly. Oh boy. Is it free? Oh my goodness. My Cyrillic needs some work. But I see free. Now I want to know how to say your name, but I know I'm very behind. Okay. Rajeen, hello. Watch Night of the Comets. Darth Vader, hey. Anakin, oh my gosh, what's up? Star Wars baddie. Adam Hernandez, wow. Okay. Mr. Fantastic 85, the dinner party was great. It was more just hosting a couple of friends. I'm very backlogged on stuff. As you guys know, I've been crazy busy with my 9 to 5, and I'm just like, yeah. So stay tuned. I'm gonna post a members only short video on just, you know, some behind the scenes of hosting my friends. Not this just recent weekend, but the one before that. I also have a members short for an open house that I went to here. It was like a very beautiful historic house. Yeah, so stay tuned. Those will be coming shortly. Guto, that's great to know. I'm considering to be vegan too. Every time I see animal meat, I feel sad. Yeah. I mean, after a while, you just get accustomed to living on just like plant food, plant groceries. And yeah, I think mentally now I couldn't ever get past like knowing it was like an animal's leg or an animal's like ribs or what it's, I can't disassociate anymore. Free thinker, I will close the poll in like 40 minutes. So how about I keep it shorter than that? I will close the poll in like 20 minutes. Let me set my timer. 20-minute timer. Apologies guys for this. I don't know. Might be allergies. We just had a lot of rain here. I think there's stuff in the air. Rhonda Ramsey subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you, Keith Van. Prinks619 is here. I don't do pedicures, Young Blazer. Hi, Egoist. I think Hannah's allergic to us. No, I'm not. It's just like, it's so, I feel like for some reason my nose is just very like, I get a whiff of something and it's suddenly like, oh my gosh, I'm like struggling. And then it goes away in a second. Thank you, Scrunkly. Dan's the man. I'm not Cuban. Nope, half white, half black. Unfortunately, Mortal is here. Prink says a lot of love from Pakistan. Fexy Fox is here. Chaco, your little brother is here. 404 error. I don't really eat vegan very often, but one of my favorite dishes I used to eat was General Tso's tofu. Oh my god, that's like one of my all-time favorite vegan dishes. It's so good. Linda is here. Anda Ellie is here. Omar. Chaco, your little brother, had a very solid Monday, like medium workload. Had a couple meetings. It's a short week, so I don't know where you're located, but here in the United States, Thursday is a federal holiday, so I get it off of work, and then I just took Friday, because it's like, okay, if I'm getting Thursday off, why would I come back on Friday if I can just take it off? So I only work tomorrow, Tuesday, and then the next day, Wednesday, and then my week is over. Cheryl Kushner is here. Hi, Vic. You are 10 minutes behind. I know that from the popcorn question. I know. Sorry. Galileo, Jumpboy 6000. Chicken Coop. Hi, Nishan Nachapa. I'm doing my best to get caught up, but I know I'm behind. Matt is alive. Nice. Love the food pun. Raisin awareness. Zitad is here. Darian said hi. Darian, who is a member. Yes, thank you. Happy life. No disrespectful comments. You will be put in timeout. Or like if you keep on spamming, I just like permanently remove people because it's just like we all have common sense. Please use it. Brandon Preacher Green. Thank you. HO3N from Iran. I remember you from yesterday. Welcome back. Cheryl Kushner, Daniel Bruce, the King of Saturn. Mullets and Bullets is here. Good to see you, Mullets and Bullets. That username cracks me up. Annex Macau, hello. Apologies for the sniffles. The King of Saturn is new here. Wow, we're at 7.k subs, you guys. We are getting to 8,000. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you for the update, Rich. As always, the real-time sub count updates Ruth Tamang is here. Life with Olivia, good to see you, Olivia. J.E., hello. Sam Walker. Vipul Dusain. Luffy is here. I see Sam Walker. Kirby is here. Oh my gosh, Kirby. I know I was late to the party, but I saw the photo that you posted for Father's Day yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So that, I'm assuming, so that was your dad, and then I was wondering who the little kids were running around. Like, I saw two in the photo, so I was wondering who those kiddos were. Sam Walker, Mauricio Vini, Hola, Luffy, Cheryl. All right. Superior Pine is here. Luffy had a good day. Walking Dead series is very popular in Iran. That's interesting to know. I mean, I wouldn't know what to guess as to what's popular TV in Iran. That's like from the United States. Sen Krizzy. Let's see. You spam, you're gone. La la la, hello. Shaquille Shake is here. Antonio Salazar, happy Monday. Rich with all the members emojis. Yes, if you wish to be a member, you can join this channel as a member. You get access to bonus content. And, okay, memberships do cost money. Let's not be, like, I don't want to be vague about that. If you want to get bonus content that I publish only for members and use members only emojis, etc., then there is like a monthly membership that you can purchase. That's an option, it's not required. Are you going to watch 28 Years Later on the 4 days off? Yes, Rated Frog. You know this girl is gonna be at the midnight premiere of 28 Years Later. I am so, oh my God. Thursday night cannot come fast enough. I'm pumped, I cannot wait. I almost feel like I should be like re-watching for like the third or fourth time 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. Honestly, I might just like put it on right now. Even though I just like over the weekend, I think, or it was sometime within the last week, I re-watched 28 Days Later because I had forgotten what the premise was. Maybe I should re-watch 28 Weeks Later, but I've seen that one a lot too. I feel like watching a zombie movie, but I just don't know which one. All right, Olivia says, my friend made these really yummy blueberry pancake muffins. Wow, with cream cheese. You should try to make them sometime. Yes, I would make them with vegan cream cheese because I don't do dairy. Rooted, hello. All right, DJ David is here. Little kids are my cousins, cute. Oh, they're so fresh. They were so precious in that photo. Rick is here. Harsh, hello. Sen Krizzy. After the prison, yeah. Whoops, I'm a proper geezer, okay. HO3N. I don't know if it's Horn or just HO3N. Dorothy Addison is here. Oh my gosh, yes, Herschel's Farm. If you're talking about like Herschel Walker, is it Herschel Walker? Herschel something from The Walking Dead. I loved him. Maggie's dad. Yeah, the OGs. Well is here. Cheryl Kushner, I work tomorrow and Wednesday and then that's it for the week. Yes, Cheryl, that is exactly my situation for this week. I'm very excited. Laka Singh is here. Safa's World. Best of luck with your exam tomorrow, Safa. Dominique Ridley says Tofu Family. I always wait for movies to come out on bootleg. No, you have to support. Ugh, don't do the bootleg stuff because it's like, if you like the director, if you like the actors, if like all the people, like think about the credits, the rolling credits, all those hundreds of people that worked on the sound, the lighting, the set, the script, the makeup, the costumes. Like when you pay for a movie ticket or you pay to download something and watch it from a legit website or, you know, Amazon Prime or whatever, like that money goes to help those artists. So don't rob them of their due. That's how I feel about pirated stuff. I missed the answer to the Scooby question. It was Velma. Well. DJ David, yes, I'm going to the premiere. Yes, indeed. Cheryl Kushner is lactose intolerant. Joseph Nasri is here. Erica Poses in, let's see. You're in Brazil. Okay. Hossein, okay. That is helpful. Hossein, gotcha. Deborah, hello Deborah, welcome back. Joseph Nasri in Tunisia. Thank you, Joelie. Jeff Rubin, there you go, you finally caught up. Am I caught up though? We'll see. Deborah says, hi sweetie, I hope your calm Saturday went well. It was lovely. I had a lovely weekend. It was very restful, but also got a good chunk of stuff done. Hi Mahmoud Azat, Troy Reese is here, Saliba. The movies are so much better in the theater. The atmosphere makes it worth the price. Honestly, with 28 years later, I really hope I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people who show up to the premiere, because I mean I feel like there's such a devoted fan base, and people loved the original in 2002. It's like over 20 years old, and then the follow-up was in 2007, I believe, 28 weeks later. And so this has been like decades in the making. So yeah, I'm hopeful. I love going to movie premieres where it's like packed theater, tons of buzz about it. People are super excited to go see it. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Happy Life, yeah, no bootleg videos. Temperance. These are a tradition on my live streams, these earrings. Anthony Evers, have you ever worn long denim overalls? Actually I have. One year I went as Rosie the Riveter from World War II. It's like, yes we can, or we can do it. So for my Rosie the Riveter costume, I bought some overall jeans. Nicosia, hello. Real Life, hello. Life with Olivia. My favorite zombie movie is Zombieland. I watched it when I was younger. Core memory. Yes. Oh, Zombieland is so good. There's too many. There's too many good ones to really. I feel like I forget some of them. I've seen some like foreign films that are in the zombie genre, and I'm like, wow, that was so good. Yeah. I take probiotics before I eat anything milk product wise, says Cheryl. Daniel S is here. Truck Stop Sushi. So good to see you, Truck Stop Sushi. I'm doing well. Just chilling. Had a good Monday. How about you? Hi, China Arhala. Metra Mash. Just hanging out and chatting with people, trying to keep up with the comments. Oh my god, I actually got caught up. This is amazing. China. Who is my favorite person? I don't know if I have one single favorite person. That's really tough. Thank you, John Walls. Thank you, Soul Thief. Bread and Butter said hi. Hi, Chris. Thank you, Scrunkly. Jaya, if you want to donate on mobile, actually, I don't know how to do this. Someone else will have to say. Elizabeth Garza, ¿cómo estás? I'm doing well, estoy bien. The Hockey Kid is here. Watching from Bakersfield, California. Isn't that where Green Day is from? There's something that city. Which city is Green Day from? No. What's from Bakersfield? No, they're from Rodeo. Okay. For some reason, Bakersfield has such a... There's something about it. Okay. What famous... Yeah, let me just Google this. Why is Bakersfield, Cali known for? I can't like put a finger on it, but there's like something notable about Bakersfield. Merle Haggard, looks like there's country music capital of the West Coast. I don't know. Something about it made me think, oh, there's something about Bakersfield. Coast Cider is here. John Walls, I am 5'5". Let's see here. I have Stream for Cable. Thank you, Saliba. To donate, tap the dollar symbol above your profile picture, bottom right corner screen. Okay, thank you so much. On my side of things, I actually don't know, like, it's not clear to me where people would go. So that is helpful to know. Thank you, Back to the Future. Bobby is here. Robin Has is here. Truck Stop Sushi says, you should do one of those 30 days, a different weird vegetable or fruit each day and make something with them. I like that suggestion. Let me write that down. So it is the 16th already. God, how did that happen? Truck Stop said that. Do 30 days, new veg/fruit. All right, Nicholas is here. Riley Hudson, OMG, hi, good to see you. 10 red. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Back to the Future. I wouldn't have even thought of that. But pin message. Just did it. Thank you. Thank you for the nudge, Back to the Future. I appreciate you so much. 10 red. Somebody told me I look like, I don't know. It's up to you. Let's see. Like this, Back to the Future. LOL, I'm new. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Rich. Kaylin is here. Hi, Kaylin. Kaylin crew. Thank you, China Arjala for the sub. Bread and Butter. Thank you, those two theater kids. That's a cute new, username. Cheryl is 5'4". Kelvin Dotson. Hello, what's up? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Thank you, Nicholas. Riley Hudson, yes, I do. Olivia says, after my gift membership expires, I'll see how much money I have and buy a membership. Again, totally up to you. It's not meant to be a burden on people. It's just, if you wish to, and you have the resources to, you can choose to have a monthly membership to my channel. And it's, completely voluntary. Most of my stuff on my channel is free to watch. So it's just an extra thing if you'd like it. Coast Cider, okay. Batty is here. Oh, okay. Dwight Yoakam, Maddox Bros, and Rose, Buck Owens, all from Bakersfield. Okay. Justin Zaza is here. Thank you, Malibu X Cake. Gosh, couldn't I go for a slice of cake right now? Oh, that sounds so good. Big old slice of chocolate cake. I would love to have that right now. Thank you, Justin. Kaylin, I'm doing well. I had a solid Monday. How about you? Malibu is subbed. Woohoo! Jeff Rubin says, so cool. Green. Batty subbed, thank you. Leonid Zvorost. Привет, Krasatilia. Hello, Leonid. I'm guessing you're in Russia. Spax818 says hello. Shiv Shakti is here. Good to see you. Yeah, good to chat with you again, Riley. Bespoke is here. I'm 6'8". Goodness gracious, you are tall. I played offensive line left guard for the Oregon Ducks. Nice. Oh my gosh. Anytime I see Oregon anything, like someone's wearing an Oregon Ducks hat or shirt or anything, I'm like, okay, top elite athlete. Like Oregon is so competitive, especially with running. Very cool. I like your content and the bloopers, LOL, says Olivia. Yes, the bloopers, I do love putting those together after the fact. In the moment, they're infuriating because I'm just like, oh my God, I'm dying. This is so frustrating, but they are so worth keeping and posting for member like blooper reels. Cheryl says, I love Back to the Future too. Malibu, I saw you. Leonid, oh boy. Vidal, you are testing my Russian here. Oh gosh, I don't read Arabic script, but I see someone with the waving emojis. Recorrex. Yeah, Recorrex, it's so frustrating. I started this live stream sounding fine, and I've noticed today and yesterday, as I keep talking, my nose gets progressively stuffier. And it was not like this all day long. I was in meetings today, and this was not the case. So I'm just like, why? Why is this happening? Riley, I'm wearing the bun that I asked how you do it. Oh, funny. Oh my gosh, I love that. I was thinking, actually, as I was doing my hair today, I was like, I need to do a hair bun tutorial because people have asked me how I do it. And it's not difficult, but I figured it'd be it's an easy video to do, and enough people have asked that I feel like it would be valuable just to make one and post it. Starboy is here. Hello, Starboy, with the Daryl Dixon emoji. Love it. Bespoke, I'm doing well. How about you? Tristan Cartner is here. Oh, man. Now I really want cake. This is torturous. Oh, I sub, says Riley. Train to Busan for sure. Let's check my timer. Ooh. My timer has 20 seconds left on it. Let me turn up the volume so you guys can hear it. Make sure I'm muted myself. Okay. 10 seconds, guys. No, wait. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hear that? Poll time. All right, let's stop this now. What the heck? Go away. There we go. Okay, close the poll. Prinks says a lot of love from Pakistan. Otama Tone Player, hello. Perseus is here, love that. Let's see, Reaper sent a 100 gift. Thank you, Shadows. Oh my gosh, no one here today. Oh, I want chocolate cake so bad. I'm suddenly craving it so bad. Okay, Kaylin says my day was busy. I'm guessing it was probably busier than mine. Mine was like relatively chill. Calm down, little bro, says boys sizzle. Kelvin, I say we all support Hannah for her beauty, charm, and quality content. Let's go, people, says Kelvin. Thank you. Let's see here. Bespoke SIU. I think of Oakley when I think Oregon. Did you see the super from Green Day? Yes, I did. I did see that from Rich. Did you know that camels have been domesticated for over 4,000 years? Makes sense when you think about like ancient Egypt, which was like, what, 2000 BC? And I'm pretty sure they had camels, so that would be 4,000 years. Get her done, hello. Had my hair broken looking for positive vibes. Oh no, I'm sorry. Obsesha is here. Cherry Ross, these are actually jingle bells from Christmas, but I wear them because people like them and some people think that they're cherries. Thank you, King Bryson White. Charles Keynes is here. Get an air purifier. Maybe. I don't know, but it's like most days, like this is, if you're referring to like stuffy nose, it's very like one-off situations. It's not a persistent issue. So I don't know if I would really need an air purifier. I also I get like natural air in here. I keep my windows open as much as I can. Are you a fruit person? Not so much. I don't eat a lot of fruit. All right. Riley says, y'all like Obsesha. I'm in the United States, specifically Minnesota. I do not do fasting. I've tried fasting like here and there, but oof, I'm miserable when I fast, and it's really disruptive to my life. Guess my all-time favorite zombie movie? That was the poll question, so now it's time for the answer. So, Zombieland took the most votes. 38% of people guessed Zombieland. While I love Zombieland, it's not Zombieland. I don't even remember if I listed that first or not. 28 Days Later got 25% of the vote. It's actually not 28 Days Later, even though I am obsessed with that movie. It's so good. 23% guessed World War Z, and it is World War Z. That one just like, I don't know what it is specifically. I think it's, let me think of all the zombies in these movies. In Zombieland, like, because I feel like there's different varieties of zombie. There's like the slow ones, like The Walking Dead. They're kind of just like, if you can like run somewhat fast, you'll be fine. But then you have like 28 Days Later zombies. Those things like are sprinters. World War Z, those things are also super fast. Train to Busan, those are runner. Like, I feel like more of the zombie movies I've watched, they're gonna be like sprinting nonstop to come and get you. Not so much like the slow, lethargic zombies. But yeah, World War Z, I don't know what it is. I think because it does encompass like the whole globe, where it's like, oh my gosh, like what's going on in this continent, that continent, this and that. It's like chaos. And Brad Pitt is a great actor, so it is World War Z, guys. Starboy thought it was Train to Busan. That one might be my second, actually. If I were to rank these four, I would say World War Z is number one. Train to Busan is second, all-time fave. 28 Days Later is third all-time fave. And then Zombieland, I don't know about, Zombieland is great, but there's like some other ones I've seen that aren't on here that I really love. Rare is here, Victor CICU, Ashley is here. Are mummies zombies? I mean, I feel like the broad definition of a zombie is someone who passed away that is like now, it's like the Living Dead, like Night of the Living Dead, Walking Dead. It's like dead people that have now come back to life. So I feel like mummies actually count as like the movie The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. I feel like that would technically count as a zombie. Yes, it was a mummy too, but it's like it's a dead thing that's coming back, Lazarus style. So yeah, I think mummies are zombies. I'm gonna vote yes. Garrett says like and subscribe. Bespoke says UK. Never the first one. Yes, always remember, people, if you're new, just take note. For my poll questions, the right answer is never the first option you see, because that always gets tons of votes from people that are just like blowing through, like scrolling through, voting and leaving my live stream. So in order to just get rid of that effect, I always put a wrong answer as the first option. Junior, hello. Sarah Cameron 13. Reber says cheers. Z the artist is here. Hunter says I saw a squirrel. I saw a squirrel today too. I saw a few of them actually. Hi Ashley, how are the triplets? Oh my goodness. Tamin is here. You are original beautiful, says Obsisha. Thank you. Olivia says mug cakes are ooh. 1 second, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Literally, I don't know what happened. I just took a cough drop because I'm just like, what the heck? I suddenly just like started coughing. All right, anyways. Let's see here. What about Thriller by Michael Jackson? I don't know what's going on with my voice. Give me a second, guys. I've never had this happen before. Obsesha. Ashley says, I want the triplets out today. I really want to see your outfit. Can you show us? I'm gonna go with no, just because I'm like mad struggling right now. I don't know what's happening. Hector Acevedo is here. Zombies, ghouls, and mummies were all once humans who died before passing into living dead status. Thank you. I'm reading all these comments. It's like, oh, she's a cutie pie, but I'm like, oh my god, literally, I like became a zombie on live. All right, plus the air is cleaner, can't go wrong. So bad. All right, we got Masha Moskov is here. LMK Mom is here. Brad Pitt isn't it? It's Brad Pitt, isn't it? Yes. I am Legend. Resident Evil. I want to watch Resident Evil. Let me see if I can find this. World War Z. Okay, I know I'm super behind, and now I'm even more behind because I had that little setback. Oh my god. So bad. Ashley Staybeck says no. God. All these comments are gonna be like, oh my god, what's happening to Hannah? Are you okay, Hannah? You should rest some, maybe. I know, I'm like, I felt fine today. That's what's like so annoying. I understand your comment, Olivia. What's frustrating for me is like literally, I worked all day. I had meetings. I got all my stuff done. I worked out. It's like I had a full day and none of this happened. And now that I sit down to chat with you guys, it's like I'm suddenly just like falling apart. It makes no sense. Okay, Back to the Future. I saw a groundhog a few days ago here in Pennsylvania. I don't think I've ever seen a groundhog in real life. They are moving around tonight. Ashley, okay, the triplets are moving around tonight. Jeff says you're going to have to give your voice the rest. I know. Oh, it sucks. Right? I know, Starboy. I was like, man, we've been talking about zombies this whole time, and I'm turning into a zombie right now. It's so annoying. Actually, Outlaw. David says, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Interesting. What do you make of the Sith, then? Pumpkin Kids, do you like sheep? Yes. Hi, Ethan Lewis. Hi, can I send you some money on Cash App? I have a, what's it called? Buy me a coffee in my bio on my YouTube homepage. Papa Spice is here. Nave is here. Thank you so much. If you think you can, you should give yourself a budget and see if you can make a healthy meal from the dollar store. I know exactly what I would look for. I would look for black beans, cans of chili, vegetarian chili, lentils, brown rice, peanut butter, bread, cans of corn, cans of green beans, cans of tomato soup, Jiffy cornbread, oatmeal, Quaker oats. There's a lot of stuff, I'm telling you. Like, I like a good challenge too. I like being challenged to be like resourceful and seeing what I can make with either limited options or whatever I've got left in my pantry. And for Enoch, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, but my voice gave out on me literally a few minutes ago. Burger had their last day of school today. Congratulations. Another year under your belt. Thank you, Sanzu YouTube. Not like you at all. All right, cute freckles. Oh, nice, David, with the Anakin quote. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, irritating, and it gets everywhere. People really don't like that quote when he and Padme are standing on that like villa balcony, just chatting in Attack of the Clones. I don't think it's that bad, but yeah, people love to just pull that quote out about how he doesn't like sand. All right. Gary Andrews, just subscribed from the UK. I'm doing well. I'm doing fine. I had to take a little cough drop because all of a sudden I was like, why am I coughing? But I am having a very good day. Kelvin Dotson, for dinner today, boy, I had salad, I had some crackers, I had roasted cauliflower and broccoli and Brussels sprouts, and then I had 2 veggie burgers on a bed of quinoa. That was my dinner. 7.82K subs. Oh my gosh, we are climbing to 8,000. I love it. James Weaver, yes, I think I'm caught up again, you guys. A true Star Wars fan knows the quote. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Star Wars lately. Just, I don't know, because it's so big, and it does bother me when there's something that's so massively popular and I'm just like not aware of what's going on. I feel like I should at least have some sense of like what the plot is, who the main characters are, who the villains are. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of Star Wars and I really love the story. It's a very beautiful story. George Lucas is a genius. It's crazy that all of like this whole world, this whole franchise he just created. Aaliyah here, except I cannot remember whose. I've seen Coffee in a live last week. He is a mod. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Bill Clinton's sons, Coffee and Coffee Guys, and YouTube. Freshly Wild with Martha, Squirrel, and Minnesota emojis. Love it. 3 things I absolutely love. Logan Xavier World, Truck Stop Sushi. My southern mother and grandmother swear by banana and mayonnaise. Oh, that sounds so gross. Oh my god. No, I mean, the thing is, I do love southern cuisine. However, I feel like if I'm just gonna say generalizations, southern food is not what I consider to be like health conscious food, nor should it be. So that type of food, like banana and mayo on white bread, that combo sounds so bad. And also it just does not sound that good for you, but it cracks me up because I feel like it just does fit with that, I don't know, like sumptuous cuisine of the South. Also, Kirby, I saw you sent some gifts. Thank you so much. Juan Fernandez is here. G Tender Betty is here. Mindfulness, I'm doing well. How are you? I have not watched Andor. No. Joel Downing. I still have to do that. Jenna said hello. Kirby sent the happy poop, my favorite YouTube gift. It's so goofy. Stacy Stoltz is here. Thank you, Rich, for the members emojis. Eurocity said hi. Olivia says, bought some pink lemonade today. It's been sitting in the fridge for a bit. It's late for lemonade, but I love lemonade any time of day. Yes, lemonade is fantastic. I absolutely love it. Banana and mayo is not a southern combo. I don't know, I'm just taking it from Truck Stop Sushi. I'm just like, mayo and banana? Like, what? Are people actually eating this? Fabled Oak, greetings from the UK. Cheryl Kushner, Jonathan Bowen is here. I like to put banana on peanut butter and jelly. I grew up eating It was like a rotation of sandwiches. It was either peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and banana, peanut butter and honey, and sometimes with banana, or peanut butter and sugar. I remember my mom telling us that the peanut butter and sugar combo came from the Depression era where jam, like fruit preserves, was like just way too expensive. So instead of there being jam, jelly, whatever on a sandwich, it would be just like sprinkled sugar. Doesn't sound great, but as a kid, I loved it. I loved peanut butter and sugar sandwiches. Dan S. Toledo is here. I like to put banana on peanut butter and jelly. Okay, yeah, that's the one I read. Ainsworth Hopwood is here. Victor H2O, yep, I know. I see Cloudinier Camargo. Having another cough drop since I had that little coughing episode not too long ago. Truck Stop says, I like bananas and I like mayonnaise, but I can't find myself ever trying them together. Ooh, yeah. In my head, I can like sense the taste of mayo, and it's like I can recall the taste of mayo and I can recall the taste of banana. And when I try to merge those two flavors in my head, my brain is like, don't do that. Like, big no-no. Rated Frog with the Seth and Gordon emojis. Kaylin says, I don't like bananas. I'm kind of that way too. Bananas kind of skis me out. Hello, it's Sean Ainsworth. Misty Nakora, hello. Nobody is here. Great to see you. KFC or OKC, LOL. I'm gonna go with OKC. PB&J. You guys, I told you earlier I was really craving chocolate cake. I'm also, now that we're talking about peanut butter and jelly, I could really, really go for PB&J. That sounds so good. Peanut butter and bacon, that's a thing, yep. I just Googled it and it says, yes, banana mayo sandwich is considered a Southern delicacy. Interesting. Okay. Hannah, you should watch Andor, both season 1 and 2, then Rogue One. I don't know. I kind of don't want to get sucked into the Star Wars universe more than I already have been. Rated Frog does not like mayo. Mikey Brown is here. Wesley Northington is here. Mabel is here. Thank you, Obsisha. It's Vishal is here. Joshua, why are biracial women so beautiful? Olivia says, another weird food combo I know some people like is peanuts in Coca-Cola. That one, I think, in my brain, that seems a little more reasonable than banana and mayo. The banana and mayo, I'm like, oof. Hi, Ling. I see rich with bacon, honey, cake, and cookies emojis. MJ's Worldview, hello. Drinking some water. Misty, I've never tried sea urchin, nor do I ever plan to. Chris Rivera. Truck Stop Sushi, yes. If you go to my channel, I have made pulled pork vegan pulled pork sandwiches using jackfruit. It's awesome. Chris says that sounds okay. Levi says hello, Sade. Hello. I do not dunk PB&J in milk. Nope. Eric Cerna, thank you. Forget Star Wars, watch the Toy Story franchise. I already have. I grew up watching Toy Story. I was drinking red wine. Very nice. Levi. Hi, William. Hi, Christian Soto. Outlaw, I'm doing well. Ram Kayal Raj, hello. Joe Salazar says greetings from Tampa, Florida. Never been to Florida, period. Ram Kayal is here. Thank you, Mohammed Guy. Jackson Dennis is here. Pizza covered in mayo. Nope. That gets a big nope from me. Also, I feel like I want to put another question into the chat for you guys, like a poll question. But I'm thinking, what can I do? Let me think on it. Go Rays. Outlaw. Truth is here. Fraggle Rock VHS. Let's see. Like and subscribe. It's free. Yes. Yes, indeed. Rich, thank you for the reminder. Pizza with ranch. I have heard that. Conan Gray. I don't know who that is. Family Richmond. Hi, Daryl Henderson. Holly Lacey. Yes, I am going to visit Europe again. I don't have any plans in the near future, but I know I'll go back someday. Ooh, Rob Faye is saying it's very hot in Arizona. Okay. Hot and humid here in Tampa. Timothy Peters, great to see you back here again. Truck Stop Sushi, okay. All these questions, but no one has asked the big question. What's your favorite Muppet? I did not like the Muppets. I thought they were super creepy and weird as a kid, so I just did not. I did not watch the Muppets, but I watched Sesame Street and Truck Stop Sushi. Now you have given me an idea for the next poll question, which will be guess my favorite Sesame Street character. We had Scooby-Doo yesterday, and now we're doing Sesame Street. Caleb, James, Patrick, Joshua, Truck Stop Sushi, MJ's Worldview. I don't really answer a lot of personal questions. It depends on what you ask, but I mean, you can ask it, and maybe I'll answer it, maybe I won't, depending on what it is. A Quick Juices and Coffees is here. Abdul is here. Tahani is here. Chalky Little Brother. I don't really like tea. I'm absolutely obsessed with coffee. MJ's Worldview saying, what's up from Miami? 305. Love it. Tahani, thank you so much. What about that humidity, says White Fang. Jupiter Moon, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the channel community. Hi, Joe Jackson. Thank you, Joel Downing. My favorite car. Oh gosh, Abdul. Let's just answer that with the emojis. Looks like Rich is already on it. Abdul. Oh, not that one. My favorite car is Ford Bronco Sport in baby blue. Mushroom coffee or regular coffee? I've never had mushroom coffee. I'll try it eventually, but I just love regular coffee. So I drink it every single day. I'm Ethiopian. Ethiopians have been drinking coffee for God knows how many hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. So yeah, I grew up with coffee all around me. It is the drink of my ancestors, so I will always drink coffee. Who did I miss up here? Ooh, yes, Rob Faye, crazy manhunt. We were talking about this at my pop-up live stream on Saturday morning. I don't recall if you were there or not. I was, so yeah, just crazy. I was talking with like friends and coworkers about it, and I guess they caught him. They caught the gunman sometime yesterday evening, Sunday night at like 7 p.m. Absolutely crazy. Obviously it's very disturbing what happened. Sorry, guys. It's that kind of a night. But yeah, they have caught the guy who did it, according to news sources. All right. Joshua, Say You Comedy, Fraggle Rock. Starbucks or homemade? I brew Nespresso coffee at home. Hi, Omar Choi. Thank you so much. Doing well. White Fang says it's been hot. Olivia says the only tea I will drink is passion fruit green tea from boba shops. Interesting. Okay. Mariano Lebate, Abdul, Baby Blue. Yep. Mine is the Ford Mustang. Ugh. Ford makes great cars. Caught that guy in Sleepy. Oh, no way. He was in Sleepy Eye. Whoa. Gotta look this up, guys. Minnesota gunman caught. Wow. This is on CNN. Minnesota suspect Vance Bolter captured after manhunt. Woo. He faces 6 federal charges, state first-degree murder charges, prosecutors say. Wow, 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 wow. Crazy, you guys. Anyways, I don't want to get too off track here. Toby is here. Thank you so much. Truck Stop is asking, do you prefer cauliflower disguised as chicken or beans disguised as a burger? If I had to pick between the two, great question, by the way, I would pick cauliflower disguised as chicken wings. I do love going to Buffalo Wild Wings and getting, bless them. Buffalo Wild Wings offers, so basically you can go in there and order like, oh, I want the, 20-piece jerk chicken boneless wings or whatever. But instead of real chicken, can I please get the cauliflower instead? So you can basically just substitute cauliflower into your order at B-Dubs. And it's just so good. And yeah, I have nothing against like bean burgers, but the cauliflower wings are so good. Like pretty much unbeatable. Hassan is here. Hi, Gamer Pro Max. Thank you for the reply. You're welcome, Abdul. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking the live. We're at 131, guys. Thank you, GP. Oh no, Rich, I didn't know that about the dog. Oh, that's so sad. What? Oh. I gotta look this up. Oh my gosh, the family dog Gilbert was also taken out. Oh no. Oh my gosh, and that dog is so cute. Oh gosh. Wow. It looks like, sadly, the family dog, named Gilbert, was injured when it happened and then had to be euthanized afterward. Oh man. That is so sad. Hassan is here. Ray, I'm having a very good day. How about you? Bye, Abdul. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Ooh, Clemente is saying, I drink hazelnut coffee. I love hazelnut coffee. Oh, such a treat. Are your allergies back? They probably are. I don't know what's going on. The nice guy, is this the shopping lady? Probably not. Thank you, Andre. James Robinson, no cooking tonight. Just chilling on the couch. Trying to keep up with all you people. All your comments. Randy Michael, yes, I'm back home now. Lewis Pastor is here. Yeah, NBA game, what's going on? I'm gonna Google this really quick. OKC game right now. Ooh, okay. 70-59 is what I'm seeing. Third quarter. Toby, Life with Olivia. I hope one day society won't have to deal with awful things like that. I wish for that to happen. However, being realistic, like being brutally honest, I don't know if that will ever be fully gone from society. I think you will always have people who are like very hateful, very dangerous, very aggressive. I think you can like reduce the amount of people who are like that through education, through whatever, some kind of training or rehab program, but I don't think you can actually ever permanently remove it from mankind. I think there will always be at least a small group of people who are like that, unfortunately. That's just how I feel. Why is Buffalo Wild Wings nicknamed B-Dubs? It's because it's the B, so B for Buffalo, and then W for wild and wings, but it's like the W, you just go, instead of W, it's dub. So, B-Dubs. All right. CJ McCrae is here. Do you have any trivia questions for tonight? Yes. Let me, already had one, and it was my favorite zombie movie of all time. Let me just quickly write the options for this. So my next trivia question for all of you is gonna be, guess my favorite Sesame Street character. I love this. Okay, see if you guys can get this right. Roman, hello. Jeff Rubin says Elmo. All right, so give me 1 second. I'm about to put in the trivia question for you guys. All right, what should I use as the emoji for like Sesame Street? Maybe a street sign? Sesame Street. Oh, TV. There we go. Guess my favorite Sesame Street character. I love this. Shout out to Truck Stop Sushi. You gave me the inspiration. All right, guys. Is it Oscar? I think formally it's Oscar the Grouch. Is it? Oh, itchy. Cookie Monster. Is it Count Von Count? Or is it Big Bird? Plot twist, it's not Elmo. Who is it? See if you can guess. This one was like surprisingly fun. All right. Ainsworth, hello. I would go vegan. It would be hard, but I would do it if I had the money or for vegan products. You don't need the money for vegan products, Olivia. You don't need specialty money or any. No. There's so many things that are just regular, ordinary ingredients that are also, they happen to be vegan. Any of the produce section, look at all the veggies: broccoli, cauliflower, potatoes, bok choy, carrots, celery, oranges, apples, bananas, and then a million grains like wheat, rye, barley, Quaker oats, all the beans, black beans for your tacos, guacamole, tomatoes, pico de gallo, salsa, corn tortilla chips, lentils, brown rice, quinoa. Like rice-a-roni, I could keep on going all day. You do not need the big bucks to be vegan. Quite the opposite. Vegan food, if you stick to just the no frills, bulk item things like a big old bag of brown rice, a big old container of Quaker Oats, a lot of cereals are just naturally vegan because all they are wheat flour or corn flour, like corn flakes are vegan. Regular Cheerios, not the honey nut, but the plain Cheerios are vegan. Like, I'm like, I want people to understand that being vegan, if you don't go for the specialty certified, I'll just forget all that stuff. Stick to your basics, stick to the staples. Eating vegan is so cheap. Even like Dave Ramsey, who is one of like the most, like, that man, there's no way he would ever decide to be vegan. He's just like a very like eat the meat, eat very traditional like American boomer dude. But when he tells people to go on a scorched earth budget, he is my favorite finance person. And he's like 63 or something. So it's like he's old school boomer, work hard, budget, live below your means. When he is coaching people who call his show about how to pull back, how to save money, how to get their finances in order, he's like, all you're eating is rice and beans, beans and rice. He tells them to go on a beans and rice diet. And guess what those two things are? Vegan, because they're cheap. And it's like, if you need to like drastically cut your food expenses, like you're gonna be going to the bulk grains, the bulk beans section. You're gonna go to the canned goods section. You're gonna get yourself a nice jar of peanut butter, a nice loaf of bread for super cheap, all of which are vegan. So it's like, it's it's not expensive. It's the opposite. It is so cheap to be vegan. And I want to like drill this into people's heads because it drives me nuts. Like, it's not expensive. Yusuf is here. Gamer Pro Max, Rooster from Alabama. Hello, Rooster. Rest in peace, Gilbert. Yeah, very sad. Not watching the NBA game, Randy. Medga Ketch is here. Hassan. My freckles are on arms and shoulders, says Villain Killa Dylan. Very nice. The Mega Dollar said hi. Vic Lumpkin is here. Hello. Hemi Scoots is here. A&I Family Adventure. Thank you, Kate Smith. Have a great evening yourself, and I'm glad you enjoy these earrings. Like me, I'll always be hateful. Okay, I can tell I'm very behind here. Truck Stop Sushi, if you have any vegan friends, you should swap kitchens, refrigerators, and use what the other has stocked up on. Ooh, I like that. That's a really good idea. You're full of such good ideas tonight, Truck Stop Sushi. Thank you, Ainsworth. Lily Taylor is back. VHG, FYH. Villain Killing Dylan says, nature demands that aggressive dominates non-aggressive. It is sick. I don't know if it's sick. I mean, I don't know if you can assign a value judgment to it, but if you watch like any of the the nature documentaries on Nat Geo or Discovery Planet, like you quickly see how vicious the natural world is. And I don't think it's necessarily like sick or terrible, but you see that the apex predators tear apart the animals that they hunt. The weak get picked off, like in a herd of zebras or gazelles. Like the lions know which ones to pick off. It's like the slow ones, the old ones, the sick ones. It's brutal, but I don't think what you see, at least playing out in nature, is like bad, good or bad. I think it's just the way it is. Toby, what are your thoughts on the AI developments? I'm mostly excited about AI and fascinated about it and curious about it. But of course, there's like part of me that's a little bit like, oh, like, can we fully trust this, these very intelligent machines? Like, could this get away from us? Could this just like rapidly evolve into something that we suddenly don't have control over anymore? That's what I worry about. All right, Jeff Rubin says Elmo, John Smith, Grover. Okay, all those Sesame Street guesses. Ray was thinking Hannah's an Elmo fan. Depends on only talking the OGs or nah. How do you know they are cooking the cauliflower wings separately from meat wings? The thing is, I am not picky about my vegan food, like touching the same surfaces. Like, I'm not that level of picky. It's like, is the actual food that I am putting into my mouth, is the substance of it vegan? I don't care if it touched like a steak. I don't care if it touched a pan where there was fish before. It's fine. Aiden Prescott, Kelvin, I'm originally from Wichita, Kansas, and for short we call it the Dub K. Okay. Hafstom Tesfai, you are Habasha. Hello. Rico Lopez says, what's up, beautiful? It's been a while, but that's dope. I see your page growing. Yes, it is growing. It's very exciting. Having a blast on here. I absolutely love these live streams. And yeah, great to see you, Rico. Thank you for joining. Hi, Ramu. Cauliflower, the most versatile vegetable. It is just, it's so good, and you can do so much with it. You can dress it up. You can have it, be flavored like different things. 7.83 subscribers. Woohoo! You guys, we are closing in on 8,000. It's very exciting. Ramu, I'm doing well. Ocean American Bully, UKC is here. Hi, Larry Middleton. Welcome back. Jeff Rubin says, Ray, you might be right. Evan21 is here. Nicholas is here. Raul Manderson. Hello. Ocean American Bully, Keto. At the price of beef, it's cheaper to be vegan. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't even know what any meats cost. Like, I couldn't tell you, like, is pork more expensive than chicken? How does it compare to fish? How does it compare to beef? Like, I have no clue because I don't shop for that stuff. I've been vegan for 13 years. But I do hear people talk about the price of certain things, like the price of eggs. It's like, I have been completely removed from that conversation because I don't buy eggs. I don't eat eggs. So I couldn't tell you right now, like, what a reasonable price for a dozen eggs would be. Like, is it 4? Is it 6? It's just something I never buy. I never go past it in the store. So I couldn't even tell you what, you could show me a number where it's like, this carton of eggs costs $10. I wouldn't know what to like react to that. I wouldn't know to say like, oh man, that's so cheap, or like, oh my gosh, that's so much. Because I just don't know how much it actually costs. Like what a good price for a dozen eggs costs. Hannah, what do you think is the most versatile vegetable? Probably potatoes. But I mean, cauliflower is another good one. I feel like the color of cauliflower helps similar to potato. It's like this white beige color. So then if you're going to be battering it, if you're going to be sauteing it, if you're going to be putting seasonings on it, it'll take on the color of whatever the dish is. Raisin Bran Cheetos, please, can you be vegan in Scotland? I think you could. Honestly, I would say most of Europe, because I've been to most of Europe. I lived there several times. And like, I noticed that in a lot of cities, they have completely jumped on the like green planet, sustainable, like plant-based vegan bandwagon. Every major city in Germany, so I lived in Germany. Munich is super on board with it. Berlin, of course, being Berlin, is super on board. It's like very cool to be vegan. Paris, a little harder, but like there's gonna be a lot of, I mean, just it's a huge city. London, of course, super easy. I would say like in any of the major cities in Scotland, like you'd be fine. But I'm guessing as it is here in the United States, once you get more out into the rural areas, it's gonna be harder. There's just gonna be fewer options. Christy Jacobs said, hi, you like millet? I like millet, says, that was Ramu's comment. Beans and cheese, let's see. William Ratcliffe says, hi Sapai Vishnu. Rico Lopez is guessing Cookie Monster. Ray says, I hate Dave Ramsey. He's not for everyone. I don't agree with him on anything. For me, it's like the principles that he teaches when it comes to being a disciplined person and getting your finances together and acting like an adult and knowing what is happening with every single dollar that hits your bank account. That stuff I freaking love. He is a no nonsense. I mean, he's worth hundreds and hundreds, probably over $1 billion, but like what's known about all of his assets and success is, yeah. But I get it. I mean, he's not everyone's cup of tea. He's a very old school Southern Tennessean boomer who is just, he's very conservative. Like, he's very open about being very conservative, very whatever. And it's like, okay, all that aside, like, I watch him to like extract like what can I learn from him to make my finances better. At the end of the day, that's why I watch him. And I've learned so much. I'll just throw him on my TV, pull up the YouTube app, and just, they go live every single day from Ramsey Solutions, like taking people's calls all over the country with like any possible financial situation you could think of. It's like, I'm calling in, I'm 65 and my husband, I realized, just drained our 401k and we have no savings. What do we do? Or, hi, I'm 18. I don't know if I should go to college. I kind of want to go into the trades. Or, I'm 25. I just won a huge like lottery ticket for $60 million. What should I do? Like, it's just anything you can think of, people call in. So hearing him like break down financial situations and give advice is like 10 out of 10. Just if you can put aside just his mannerisms, his little rants, his political view, like just separate that from his teachings, that it's like, just if you're there to watch and learn from him, you will learn a lot. Let's see, Keaton, thank you. MC, I just tuned in. You're pointing at me saying all you're eating is rice and beans. I know I'm behind. I can tell by reading these comments. Yeah, rice and beans and rice. I was talking about Dave Ramsey, who I absolutely love. Oh my God, he's one of my financial heroes. I have a variety of financial YouTubers who I watch, and I would say most of them are like Gen Z millennial, like very like young, crushing it, high net worth, like they've got all the, they're very cool. And it's like Dave Ramsey is definitely like rounding out the older end of the spectrum of all my financial YouTubers, because he's been around for decades. He's been doing his show for over 30 years. Yeah, I could go on and on, but I'm a huge fan. Thank you, Onyx, Chris, still rocking the cherry earrings, Rico. Thank you, Chris, Larry Middleton. All right. Start going vegan. Olivia, looks like I've convinced you. White Fang. Let's see, Matt Acoustic, We the Trash Boys. Serenity is here. Bearded Aussie, I'm sorry if I missed you earlier. It's been a busy night tonight. Yusa and Dana 1. Food Chain, Apex Baby. All right, Jasmine Battle, I'm doing well. How are you? Bye, Truck Stop Sushi. Great chatting with you, and thank you for the inspo with the trivia question, the Sesame Street trivia question. Mabel Butelho is here. Thank you, Obsesha. Bearded Aussie, how's your day been? Lovely lady, if I can talk. It's been a great day. I had work today. Today's a short week, good Lord. Let me retry. This week is a short week because Thursday is a federal holiday. It's Juneteenth. It's relatively new. So I get Thursday off, and then I just decided to take Friday off as well, because it's like, why go back to work on Friday? Like, so many people are just stitching it together as a 4-day weekend. So yeah, I had work today, and then I have work tomorrow, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then that's it for my work week. Mabel, hello. Jeff Rubin, see you next time, Truck Stop Sushi. Thank you, Randy F. Yes, I'm wearing this necklace, guys, because this I got on a brand collaboration, and the video I just posted today. It went public today at 3 p.m. local time for me, Central Time in the United States. And it's this beautiful, it's made of moissanite. So moissanite, this is like lab grown gemstones. It's very like sustainable. Like there's no like blood diamond situation going on. It's conflict free. But yeah, really cool brand collab that I got to do with this brand called, I don't know if I have the jewelry box, but it's EPI Jewelry. So if you want to check out the video, check it out. I figured I'd wear it today. No, you shouldn't be worried about AI. Freaking ChatGPT lost to Atari in chess. Vic said hi. AJ videos. Richie Cunningham, how many calories do you think you eat on a daily basis? That's such a good question. Honestly, I have no clue. I just eat until, well, usually I will eat a meal once I'm starving. That is like my cue. So like I wake up usually every morning starving. So then I just eat until I feel like fine. And then it's like, okay, hours go by and then I'm usually starving for lunch. So it's like, I get to the point where it's like, oof, okay, I'm feeling the hunger. It's time to eat again. That's like my cue for my next meal. I have no idea how much those calories are though. Gunsmoke Games, GG is here. Mr. Adang is here. Big Boy is here. Rich Spirit. $7 for a dozen in Australia. Oh, dang, I'm so behind. Sorry, guys. Olivia says could actually do pescatarian. Yes. I say give it a try. Mike M is here. Mullets and bullets. How do you like your potatoes? I bake them in the oven as home fries. Almasi is here. Jamie Escobedo. Nalor Bullet Boys, Almasi, Brittany Hyken. Thank you so much. Glad you love the videos. Chief the Medicine Man, Count Dracula was the coolest one to me. Count Von Count. Looks like in the poll question, excuse me, Cookie Monster is getting the most, 36%. Thank you, Morgan S. I see Tony DiCaprio, Claudinier in Brazil. You've been kissed by the sun, I'm noticing. I mean, I'm naturally tan. I'm half white, half black, so I like naturally have a tan complexion. But I have been out in the sun, you know, every day I go out for a little bit at least. So you will probably see me progressively get a little bit darker as the summer goes on because there's just more sunlight here. Thank you, Zavion. 7.84 subs, man. That's so crazy rich. Thank you for the updates. Chief the Medicine Man says, peace, y'all. Mike M, Miyungi. We've got Richie. Ramsey doesn't believe in using credit cards. I'd lose too many points if I didn't. Yeah, that's, I mean, great point that you bring up there, Richie Cunningham. I know this is a comment you made a while ago. Hopefully you're still here. But like I said, I don't agree with Dave Ramsey on everything. I have credit cards. I am responsible with my credit cards. I pay them off every single month. So I never carry a balance. And it's like, it does bother me that he tells people to just never have credit cards. I'm like, that to me, I see why he teaches that way, but personally, I'm like, I would be losing so many points and so much cash back. So I use credit cards. I'm a fan of credit cards. Dave Ramsey is like no credit cards. So I disagree with him on that. He also pushes home ownership. It's like in his baby steps curriculum, it's like the goal is like you will buy like a house or a property. And it's like, actually, I have a lot of other financial YouTubers who I follow, and they're like, you do not need to own property to build wealth. Like you shouldn't, like there shouldn't just be this, like everyone needs to have a house. Everyone needs to own a house because there's a lot of phantom costs, a lot of upkeep. Property taxes are exploding here in the United States. People are getting priced out of homes that they own because they can't pay the property tax bill every year. So it's like, I don't agree with Dave Ramsey totally just pushing for, you should be just saving up so then you can like put a down payment on a house. Or I don't even know if he's a big fan of condos. I personally am like, I don't think that's for everyone. And there's other stuff I disagree with him on. But yeah, I would say like 75 to 80% of what he teaches, I'm like 100% love what you're teaching here. And then 20 to 25, I'm like, like, no, I strongly disagree with you here. Ooh, Spicy Twigs. Hello, are you going to be at USA Cup this year? I'm from Brazil. I'm thinking of being at USA Cup this year. Yes, for those of you who don't know, it's an epic soccer tournament that takes place here in Minnesota. Ladybugs is here. Rich says, like and subscribe. Hannah deserves it. A grinder. Yeah, I am trying my best to keep on the YouTube grind. MSA is here. I want property to live in. I like those earrings, says Reich Modgers. Jerry Spearman is here. Mocha iced coffee, says Derek Wrights. Hi, Kirk. Claudinier is here. Martello modifies. Ramsey has bad credit. I'm gonna be getting to all of the Dave Ramsey hate comments now. That's because I'm behind on my phone in the comments section. You're so faithful to this. You must be a driven person. I would say yes. I am a very persistent, motivated person. Matthew Scott. I don't say that to be like boastful. I do think it's like very accurate to say that. Ivan Jimenez, hello. Rich with all the members emojis. JRM, we're sitting here chatting. How have you been, darling? Says Bearded Aussie. I have been doing great. Last week was absolutely brutal at work. There was a lot of traveling. My air conditioner died. So there were a couple nights where I just did not even get any sleep because it was like so horribly hot. And it's just, I can't sleep when you're getting overheated and like sweaty. So yeah, that on top of all the stuff I had to get done last week it was super rough. But I feel great now. So yeah, I'm doing good. And I'm looking forward to my 4-day weekend. It's okay, I'm used to it. Fama from Senegal, Cadaver Blue from California. Barely Editing is here. What's in the glass? Water is what's in the glass. But a lot of people like to say, oh my gosh, it's vodka, it's tequila. Nathan Nowera, I am 31 years old. Love your hair, says Zavion. Menor, Mullets and Bullets says me too. Dave, thank you, J Max. Southern Rainbows. What do you do on this channel? So I mean, lately it's not been the case, but most of the videos you will find on my YouTube channel, if you click over there, are vegan and gluten-free recipes. I cook everything. I do soups, I do curries, I do Indian food, I do Thai food, like sandwiches, everything. So I love cooking stuff, I love baking stuff, I do every kind of dessert, I do pies, cookies, loaves, cakes, brownies, cupcakes, muffins. So yeah, mostly food, vegan food, and it almost always is gluten-free as well. Lately though, I've been throwing in some travel vlogs. I have brand collabs that a couple that I just posted. One of them is this beautiful jewelry piece. I did a brand collaboration for a water filter that I got, a reverse osmosis water filter. And then I've got 2 more in the works. One is a beauty product and one is a technology product. Thank you, Bahar. All right, Cadaver Blue. Thank you, Ladybugs. King Von Money. Raymond's Church is here. Ramu. Barely Editing, it's called Being Nice, you should try it. Rex Gamer, yes, I do have a 9-to-5 job. I'm a data analyst by day. I'll destroy my ancestry. So I am half white, half black. My mom is white, my dad is black. My mom, her ancestry is English, Irish, German, and Dutch. And she's like born and raised American lady. And my dad is an immigrant. He came here in the 80s from Ethiopia. So I am half Ethiopian. I feel like I'm not quite getting this symmetrical. Do you do stuff with no cholesterol or very low cholesterol. Vegan diet does not have any cholesterol, so I eat nothing with cholesterol. Coconut Mall, I want property to live in. Okay. Kirk, hello. Olivia says, starting off by having some black grapes for my midnight snack. Sounds delicious. 2P0U says, te amo. Gracias. What is in the glass? Okay, that I saw that earlier. Rex Gamer, thank you. Derek Wright. Are you into drag and drive events? Don't know what that is. Bleak Pill, boohoo. You would play a perfect Catwoman. I would be down. I would love to do I mean, there's just so many things. If the opportunity presented itself to me, someone approached me from like a movie production company and was like, hey, want to be Catwoman? I'd be like, yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Life is so short. Bearded Ozzy, okay, I'm not trying to hit ya, weirdo. Yeah, no, all good. Thank you, Amarillo Armadillo, or Armadillo, Dio. I don't have cats, Huntron. Thank you, Rex Gamer. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm seeing comments I already read. Craftico, oh my gosh, how are you? It's so good to see you. How have you been? I'm doing great. I have a very short work week this week. I worked today. Today is still Monday for me. I work tomorrow and Wednesday, and then I have a 4-day weekend starting Wednesday night through Sunday night. So I'm very, very excited for that. Hi, Erin Rosary, Ramu, Albert Perez, guest bot, thank you. Joseph Terra, hello. Yes, I saw your comment on the video today. Yes, I had to represent EPI Jewelry, so they were kind enough to send me, so I picked this out and they sent it to me and I got to do the brand collaboration video with them. I love this piece, it's so pretty. And you know, I have some jewelry, nothing too fancy, but this I'm very proud of because it's like every brand collab I do, it's like they like I'm glad that like they decided to reach out to me. Like I take it as a big compliment that you know, they trusted me to like represent their product on my channel. So I'm very proud of this and I love the product. So yes, this was my latest brand collaboration, was this beautiful moissanite gemstone necklace. Rex Gamer's mom has a birthday today. Opsisha is in Ethiopia. Jacqueline Martinez, can't find me, says hi. Balwindar, hello. Mario Hendricks. Michael Holmes, thank you so much. What the heck? Wow, great paint choice. Rich with the Hannah, Bronco, Cristiano, Squirrel, Gordon, and Martha emojis. Yes. T says baddie. Alexandria Jordan said hi. I'm doing my best to stay hydrated, guys. Cheers. Kevin Meeks. Alexandria Jordan said hi. Back to the Future with the little tofu and cherry emojis. Same with Rich. Eric Calhoun, interesting earrings. Yes, I wear these on every single live stream. However, they are Christmas earrings, so people are confused about why I wear them. Hi, Senaji. Did you say you do recipe videos earlier? Yes. Most of the video content on my channel is recipe videos, and they are vegan and gluten-free recipes. Will Watley, I'm drinking some water. Love, loyalty, and success. Tom says, yo, Pro Stars Dreamy. Great to see you, Jalen SDN. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time. Hi, Chan Carey. Big Dog 200 IQ is here. Pro Stars Dreamy says, I'm new to the channel. I've never had boba tea in my life. I don't know. It's The texture of like the little pearls kind of freaks me out, not gonna lie. Sebastian Marcelo Kuhn is from Argentina. I almost said Arizona. Big Dog, 200 IQ, hello. Pro Stars Dreamy, I do mostly food content on my channel. Sean Walk is here. I'm doing good, having a good Monday night. Do you have any recipes for easy vegan breakfasts? Yes. Olivia, go to my channel and you'll see that within the last couple of months, I did a video on my favorite vegan breakfast. It's curry tofu scramble. It actually kind of looks like scrambled eggs and home fry potatoes. Andy Herring NYC says, peace from Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn. Mr. Croissant, so good to see you. Ooh, you're in Banff. Last 2 weeks, I've never ever been. I have friends who have gone and they said it was incredible. Lucky you. I'll make it there one day and I will vlog it when I go to Banff. Spencer Montgomery, Back to the Future says, Hannah, you're doing a great job as a YouTuber in my opinion. Thank you so much. You are doing a phenomenal job as a moderator, Back to the Future, so thank you so much. Spencer Montgomery, hello. We got 86 people here right now. This is awesome. Hello, 86 people. For those of you who just joined, feel free to comment if you wish. Let's see, Rafi maybe? Oh no, why isn't my phone charging? I just got the battery buzz. 1 second. Devendra, I see you. Namaste. Have you played? Ooh, Rex Gamer. Woo-hoo. Asking the good questions. So I see Rex's comment or question. Have you ever played the Ouija board before? No. So I don't mess with the spirit realm. No freaking way. I do not do that. Yeah, I was raised in like a fairly strict Christian household. None of that stuff was tolerated. And as an adult, I do believe in like spirits. I'm not so sure, like, I don't know about demons and all that kind of stuff, but like, I do think like, I think there are like ghosts and spirits of people. And, I'm like, nope. I am not trying to communicate. I'm not trying to like open a portal. I am here to live my life with other human beings who are walking around Earth with me. I have no interest in communicating or any of that stuff. So, no, that is just a big red X. I will never do that kind of stuff. People are free to do it though. I'm very much live and let live. If you want to do that, if you want to go like hunt for spirits and demons and try to have seances, like that's I'm not going to interfere with that. Like you go and do that, but I will not participate in that kind of stuff. Josh Galt, hello from El Macero, California. Fexy Fox is still here. Maddie loves the earrings. Thank you, Maddie. Slayman. People underrate being hydrated. Oh, yeah. No, I can feel, because I'm so accustomed to consuming like 8 to 9 glasses of water, 8 to 9 cups of water, which translates to about 2 liters. And yeah, the days where I go, like say I'm driving all day long, it's a road trip, or I'm just from one meeting to the next and I don't really take a water bottle, I feel like I actually most days will get like a minor headache because my body is like, oh my God, you haven't had anything to drink today. Ken Ruby is here. Okay. Lucian Melendez is here. Afoba, hello. Rafi. Let's see. Z-Clip is here. Thank you, Lady Light, for the sub, and I'm sorry to hear that about your fiance. All right, slowly but surely getting caught up, guys. Bear with me here. One of those nights, 7.85K subs. Let's go, people. This is awesome. Rafi is asking, why don't you teach underprivileged kids? I did work as a teacher overseas, actually, teaching English. Andrew says, my name is Gracie. Elsie said hi. Hyper Slob said hi. Lucian, hello. Subscribe, like, share. This is Back to the Future. Thank you. Fexy Fox. Proud of you for not using one. Smart choice. Yeah, Lady Light, that is how I will forever operate as long as I breathe air on this earth. Like I refuse. I'm not seeking out any kind of interaction with supernatural forces. Zero. I have no interest. I wish for those entities to, you know, they're doing whatever. It's, you can believe what you believe, but I'm just like, just whether they exist or not, just go about my life and be respectful. Anytime I'm at like a memorial site or a cemetery, or I don't know, it's like any kind of like place that is like honoring or marking like someone who has passed. It's just like, don't be an idiot, don't be disrespectful, like just, it's such a bad move. And it's not more than any kind of move, it's like, just have respect, like just don't. So yeah, I feel very strongly about that, because I just people who mess around with that kind of stuff, I'm like, you don't know what you're inviting in. Like, there might be nothing that happens, but to me, my gut is just like, don't even mess with it. Don't do any of that stuff. Always be respectful and just go about your earthly life. Samuel Roan, why are you out of the kitchen? Just chilling on the couch tonight, chatting with people. Life with Olivia says, spirits can mess with me, but I'm not messing with them. That's kind of how I feel. It's like, okay, if there's, I would say I've never really had any kind of like, paranormal encounter. Like, I never felt like I was like being haunted or whatever, but it's like, I'm just like, whatever. If something or someone in the spirit realm wants to like make their presence known to me, if they want to like flicker a little light or blow out a candle, like just any of that, it's like, that's out of my control. But it's like, I can at least control my own actions, and I am not doing anything to interact with spirits. King Vaughn is the best. 64th, 65th says, oh, hell nah. Thank you, El Chapito. Pears France. Justin Hill said, hi. Rocking with Cowboy is back. Good to see you. Riley Hudson says, I'm having a bad night. Oh, no. Well, I can't really help you because I don't know where you are, but sorry to hear that. I'm glad you're here, though, at least, like, hanging out with us. Hopefully that's helping a little bit. Maybe not. Let's see. Advent calendar, toy time, Emilio Peterson. I'm not a lawyer. No. Movieverse, hello. Kyle, hello from New Jersey. Ajinkia Kale, oh my gosh, wait, Ajinkia, tell us, when is your exam date? I'm so curious, because it was supposed to be like today, right? Like middle of June. Snooty X, hello. Yes, Snooty X. So this can be a topic of conversation because this has been rocking the news here in Minnesota. That's where I'm based, if you didn't know. Crazy stuff went down this past weekend, like 2 days ago. Really scary, really sad. So there was a guy who decided he was gonna go and again, I try to like censor some of the stuff I talk about in here just because I try to keep my content like PG rated, family friendly. But yeah, there was a guy who decided he was gonna go to the private homes of lawmakers. It was one senator and one representative, and he was armed and decided to take out a representative and her husband. And then he went to like, and apparently he had like a list of people in his car. It's crazy. But yeah, this has been like all over the news. I've been talking about it with friends and family and coworkers today. It's like, very unsettling. Just But they did catch him yesterday night, according to like multiple sources. Hi, Saulberg. Alanis Watson, any advice for high school? Try really hard. Take school seriously. Try to get all A's. That's my advice. Let's see. Def Not Someone. Thank you, Michael DeRemer. Demir Bielich, how are you? I'm doing good. Always good to see you, Demir. Spicy Twig says, hello, I'm from Hawaii and coming to USA Cup for a soccer tournament. Ooh, amazing. I love hearing of all these youth teams that come from all over the place to this epic soccer tournament that takes place here in Minnesota. What food should I try? Try whatever you feel like. We've got all the food here, like all the cuisine. Saul Berg is from London, England. Amazing. I love London. Augie Jenkins subbed. Thank you so much. Loyal Rooms has come to Jamaica. Kyle. Excuse me. Snooty X says happy Monday. Thank you, Def Not Someone. Brandy Spoiled Brat Stevens is here. Hello, Brandy. Craftigo says, love the recent vlogs and recipes you have posted over the past weeks, by the way. Thank you so much, Craftigo. Yes, the video that went up today, guys. I'll keep on saying it in case you guys missed the memo, but I did a brand collaboration with this lovely jewelry company called EPI Jewelry. They make like sustainable gemstones. They're lab-grown moissanite gemstones. So there's like, you know, they just make them themselves. There's no like diamond mines. There's no like labor issues like that. But yeah, this was my most recent brand collaboration that I posted today, just a few hours ago. So check it out if you haven't seen it already. Lady Light says, I don't even go to funerals anymore. Saul says, my mom believes in spirits. Yeah, I do too. Snooty X says, I like your realness. I try to keep it honest. Gotta be honest, because to be honest with you guys, I think that people, especially on the internet, like they can tell when you're like being fake. Golf Kingdom said hi. Spicy Twix, will you be at USA Cup? I am planning on being at the USA Cup. It's a great time. And I've been going there for ages. Let's see. Thomas London says, I'm just driving by. Driving by, viewer. I get it. Rex Gamer, oh, my friend played it and my friend was like, oh, can I come over to your house for a couple days because he saw a shadow at the door? Nope, that's why. You don't do it. Don't mess with the spirits, I'm telling you. Be respectful and like leave that realm. Let it be. Just don't. Sweaty Yeti said hi. Brian C said hi. Rex Gamer VR was asking about kids. I don't have kids. But I do like kids. Thomas London, tell the full story then. Okay, I must have missed something. Stray Kids Forever, nice earrings look like Christmas. Yes, these are actually Christmas earrings that I've been wearing since December. Richie Cunningham, favorite Halloween costume of all time was when I went as Mother Nature. My mom hand sewed everything. So I went as this like autumn leaf Mother Nature person. I must have been in like kindergarten and it was such a cool Halloween costume. Craftigo says, maybe sometime when you have the time or want to, you could maybe post some gaming streams. I'm not much of a gamer, I'll admit. So I probably wouldn't do that anytime soon, but I will say this, there are some video games I've never played that I would rather play like with people watching just because they stress me out, and I actually have never played them. So like, for example, I love The Last of Us, the TV show. I know of the video game, but I never played it. But like, playing that alone, oh, it's so icky and so scary with all these like clickers and runners coming after you. So there's like, I would do Resident Evil, Red Dead Redemption, Halo, and The Last of Us. But it's like, ugh. There's something about, like, I can watch horror movies, but, like, when you're the actual, like, avatar that's moving around and being chased, that to me is, like, another level of stress, because it feels like you are actually getting chased by the monsters in the universe. Oh, it's very unsettling. Yes, thank you. Back to the Future. So quick, yeah. Back to the Future is on it. USA Cup is an epic youth soccer tournament that takes place here in Minnesota every single summer. It's a big deal. If you know, you know. Brian C., thank you so much for the 100 gift. What do you do on YouTube? That was Elias Sidori. I mostly do food. I do vegan and gluten-free recipe videos. I do brand collaborations. So I did this brand collaboration, literally posted a video today. I have a water filter collaboration. I've gotten knife set. I've gotten, I'm forgetting, but I do like brand collaborations. I do travel vlogs. So it's like mostly food, but there's also a mix of other stuff that I throw in. Okay, Simili Bari is here. Frogger said hi. Everybody likes your earrings. I wear them because I feel like it's generally been like really positive comments. All right, Gary Laser Eyes, hello. I don't have Snapchat. Roger Carter is here. They need to contribute. Sheesh, says Thomas London. Gerald Bucks, hello. Hanna-Barbera. Okay, Jackson Johannes is here. Richard Sheeler. Love your earrings. Thank you. Radeshayam, I think. Radeshayam Sarkar. Hello. Roger Carter is here. Let me get them digits. I do not give out my phone number on here for obvious reasons. Let's see. Caitlin Johnson, Ken Ruby. Thank you, Advent Calendar. Bearded Aussie, have you ever been to Australia? No, I've not been anywhere close to Australia. It's so far away from the United States. I would love to go there one day, but I don't have any immediate travel plans, not because I don't like to travel. I've traveled a lot, but lately, I don't know, I love my routine. I love where I live. I love my job. I love my family. I love my friends. Like, I love my life here in Minnesota. And I traveled most of my 20s, like all over the place. Now I'm in my 30s, and it's just, I feel like this season of my life, like early 30s, I'm just like grinding, saving, investing, plotting out like my goals. So I don't feel like on my list of priorities, like travel is way down here. Like I don't feel the need to, there's other stuff I'm really working toward, but that's not to say I don't look forward to traveling a lot at a later time, but we'll see. I see, like, so I'm gonna be 32 in September, and I feel like I kind of want to grind for another like 2 to 3 years at my job, at my 9 to 5 on YouTube. YouTube is my second job, and just kind of like really like focus, like see how far I can make it in the next like 2 to 3 years, and then probably become more like, all right, like that was like 4 to 5 years. I was really focusing hard on growing and like hitting my goals. All to say, I'll probably make it to Australia, I would guess, in the next like 5 years, maybe 5 to 8 years. Okay, Tommy Brown Jr. is here. Rahul Chodhari, John Huggins. Doja Cat ain't got nothing on you. Doja Cat is like it's Sade and Doja Cat. Those are the two celebrities that I get the most in here. Bearded Ozzy, that's why I don't watch the news. Everything is so bad. Same. I have just like cut myself off of the news. I get little, I kind of let the news come to me. This is my new approach, guys. I don't consume news on screens. I kind of will just have conversations with friends and family, loved ones, coworkers. I'll kind of let the news trickle through in conversations because I feel like when you're discussing it with people, it's much less like curated, like what they're feeding you on the news channels, and it just feels more like calm and civilized rather than like reel after reel after reel after clip, and it's just like, oh my god, everything. It's I'm just like, no, I can't do this. We're at 206 likes I'm seeing here. For school, it reminds me of that song High School Never Ends, Ober Mosamim. All right, I'm in Florida. I'm going to middle. Okay. Let's see. Life with Olivia. Hannah, you make my day. Your content is awesome and entertaining. Thank you, Olivia. Glad you enjoy it. I really try my best to have the content be like entertaining, things that you would enjoy watching. Let's see. Who else is commenting here? Real Ranger. Kevin, hello. Polar shift. I mean, the thing is, there's nothing I can do about the polar shift. So I'm going to go on living my life, and what happens, happens. That's my approach. If I can't change it, I just change the way I think about it. Quotes daily. Ooh, saying hi from Yokohama, Japan. Far, far away. Super cool. Asia Alexandria, so good to see you. Awesome. Proud of T4Y. Hello. Jay Lacrosse is in Kenya. This world is a dream, says Eagle King. Maisie Vlogs is here. Cactus Jack with the age-old question of what is the meaning of life? I don't have the answer to that. Brian C said howdy. Brian C sent a 100. Thank you so much for sending that, Brian. Golf Kingdom. Oh, I read so fast, and yet it feels like I get farther and farther behind. Let's see. Okay. Nice earrings. Yes, these are Christmas earrings. Simeli Bari. Oh gosh. Okay. Cool. Genuine Phil is here. Hello. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Joshua Jacques is here. TIM Zadid, I'm doing well. How are you doing? I see we've got 81 people here. AD is here. Sorry, I'm so late to getting to your comment. I'm kind of doing like a tag team, catching up on old comments on my phone and then reading like what's coming in momentarily on my computer. So I'm just trying my best to get to everyone's comments, even though it is a challenge when there's more people. Nicholas Weinert is here, learning the world, watching from Argentina. Ooh, you're watching to improve your English. I love this. I do my best to speak proper English. I try to speak very, very quickly on here so that I can get to everyone's comments. But I taught English. I love English. I'm very passionate about learning English or teaching it. And it's a tough language, and it makes me very happy that you are here on social media learning English, because I think this is a great place for non-native English speakers to learn English. Sevenfold is here. Bearded Aussie, I have to go pick the kids up from school now. Sounds great. Sweet. Travel safe, and it was great chatting with you this evening, Bearded Aussie. See you next time. J Money, hello. AD is maybe guessing Count Von Count. Looks like Cookie Monster still has the most of any of them, 33%. Okay. William, thank you so much. William, okay. Lukash is here. Samia is here. Craftigo says so right. I always need someone to play horror games with me or people to spectate. Yes, I get very creeped out. Like, it's something about the game. It's like with a movie, like you're just watching, like you're not involved in it in any way. Like you're not actively playing a part in the movie, but the video game, I'm just like, oh my gosh, my poor avatar is like turning the corner and then something is gonna jump out and like bite his head off. I don't, that part of it just stresses me out. I find video games where there's some kind of like what is it? Things that are like monsters or things that are like chasing you and you have to like dodge them or get rid of them. No, not for me. Drunken Chef Barbecue, great to see you. Thank you so much for passing through. Unsubscribing is here. Wu-Tang Slang in the building. Hello. I see McKenna. Proud of T4Y says you're live again. Dirty 8 Cal is here. Pedro Quinte. Thank you, Tim Zadid. Sorry, guys. Stuffy nose, always. It seems like. Monkey Bros. I would really enjoy those kind of streams. If you ever need some suggestions on games, let me know. It says Crafty Go. I appreciate it. Proud of Tay. I live in Australia. Advent Calendar is back. Barry Silbert. Hello. From Nigeria. But you travel all the time compared to most, says Kevin. You look like Ginny. I'm guessing from Ginny in Georgia. Lily Walker. Hi, Joshua in New Orleans. Hello. Batman. Hello, Aisha. Thank you, Back to the Future, for just getting rid of some of these comments. Wow, 7.86 thousand. Woohoo! Definitely Cookie Monster. How's the steel day over there? Is night over there? I don't know what that means, Caden. Hellboy says consuming. Kevin, Polar Shift. Okay, saw that one. Jay Lacrosse from Kenya. Bye, Rex Gamer VR. You're probably already headed out. Hope to see you soon. John Doe. Zia, was good? Hello. Tim Ziddy doing well. Cool, Genuine Phil, saw you. Okay. Going to pick up my daughter from school. I shall see you next time. That was the Bearded Audrey. Let's see. Jordan Ruby. Pacers lost. Oh, I had been looking at the score earlier. So OKC won it, right? I don't know like the team names. Yeah, Oklahoma City Thunder. Wow. Good for them. Paul Clements is here. Sahil Suna. Love just watching Hannah in her element, says NC. Thank you. It's great just hanging out and chatting with you guys. I look forward to this every day that I go live. SNK6K. Skinayath. Thank you. Proud of Tay. I don't know if I remember you, if I'm being honest. Tim Zadid, how do you keep yourself so fit? I work out every day, even if it's just like a 20-minute power walk. Like I work out every single day, get 8 to 9 hours of sleep on average, drink 2 liters of water every day, and eat vegan. And I'm naturally, I would say, like a low stress person. But even when stressful situations come up, I'm just like, okay, in the grand scheme of things, this is like not the end of the world, so we can keep it chill. Bobby James says you need to come over to Australia. I will make it. I want to go. It's just a matter of right now in my current season of life, traveling, especially that far, is like not anywhere on my priority list. So later, like 3, 5, 8 years from now. Pedro. All right, Crazy Facts and Findings. Hello. Love the cowboy hat. Super fan. Tunnel. Cool kid. Snooty X is asking, are you crying? No. No, I just have had, I don't know, like an oddly stuffy nose. And I have I was coughing too, like suddenly for like 2 seconds. I was like coughing. This was hours ago at this point, but I was like, what is happening here? Ooh, lemon regrown. Can I get good luck for my judo competition tomorrow? Best of luck. That's cool. Hope you do well at the competition, lemon regrown. AD says tonight did a shredded, peeled and long strips of carrots, mung bean sprouts, shredded cabbage. Wow. That sounds like heaven, AD. I wish I had some of that. I would eat that every day if I just had the time. Oh my gosh. Flash is here. Adib, I don't sing. I'm drinking water, for those of you wondering. Let's see. Tim Zadid is from Canada. Pacers lost. Thank you, Flash. Okay, bye, be safe. Zhao Lucas is here. Pacers were the underdog tonight. Okay. Interesting. Marcus Tubbs is here. Cool, Genuine Phil. Thunder needs one more win. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow. Oklahoma City Thunder. Shivam. Would you watch How to Train Your Dragon live action? Probably not. No. Just like not my type of genre. Whitney Garcia. Spencer Montgomery. Janky. Okay, must be missing some stuff. Alexa Roberts. How are you supposed to have 10 hours of sleep? I don't always get 10 hours of sleep. It's usually 8 to 9. Tim Zadid. Told you Rich, LOL. Don't know who that is. Adib. Jorge Garduno. Chessmates. Why vegan? I just want to stick to only plants. Don't cry, Hannah. I'm not crying. Someone started the rumor. Jujube, no, this is just water. Plain and simple. Hi, Priya. Mr. Waffles is here. Isabel Ramirez Nails. Bert Muffintop is here. Thank you. Otto Godfred. Sarah Cameron. Back to the Future with Little Tofu and cherry emojis. Mr. Waffles, yes, I am content with my life. I'm very proud of like where I'm at 31. And I have like just more and more goals. It's like as time goes on, it's like, okay, this is what I'm working toward now. Sometimes goals change, priorities change, but yeah, I'm very happy with my life. Back to the Future says it's 10:21 p.m. Gosh, you guys, how? That was so fast. Also, I need to close this poll. You guys, I'm going to give you like 1 minute. Vote in the poll if you haven't yet. And I will let you know who my favorite Sesame Street character is. Hi, Dirk Banks. Caden's Music. Kevin Martinez. It was a great Monday. Super busy live stream tonight, which is always really fun. Yeah, great start to the week. How about you, Kevin? Goss Spartans 1 2. Oh, go Spartans 1 2 3 4. Richard Rotap doing well. All right, making my way through, guys. Let me close the poll question. Interesting. Haha, I fooled you guys. Okay. Ramazan cool. Anoop is here. Thank you, Angelo. These questions. So funny, AD. You just gotta laugh. Caden's Music. Okay. Thank you, Sarah Cameron 13. Richard Rotap, I'm doing well. Take care, stay safe, dear, says Tim Zadid. You too. Thank you so much. John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith is here. Dally Spencer, Dirk Banks, Otto Godfred. All right, Wicked Prods. Hello, Jay. Uh, Edgar says, close it when Oscar the Grouch is in the lead for the poll. Okay. James H, also a fan of the freckles. Thank you so much. Yes. Got the freckles right across the face. Okay, guys, poll results. Ooh, you guys flunked this one. So, 31% guessed Cookie Monster. Not Cookie Monster. For as much as I love cookies and food, as a child, I found Cookie Monster to be so freaking annoying. I was like, can this thing go away and get some manners? I could not stand him. So it's not Cookie Monster. 30% guessed Oscar the Grouch. I liked Oscar the Grouch, but I felt like torn. This is very funny as like a kid having these thoughts, but it's like I felt both, like I pitied Oscar the Grouch, but I also couldn't stand Oscar the Grouch because it's like you're so mean, but also I feel bad that you live in a trash can. So it's not Oscar the Grouch. 25% guessed Big Bird. Big Bird was like okay. I thought of Big Bird as like the school teacher that was rounding up all the other characters. So not Big Bird. It actually was Count Von Count. So congratulations to the 12% of you who correctly guessed Count Von Count. I absolutely loved him. Still love him to this day. Sam, I'm not Spanish. Frisco, hey, back for that zombie question. Ooh, okay, Frisco. So my first trivia question was my favorite zombie movie of all time. And the correct answer to that question was World War Z with Brad Pitt. Go Spartans. Okay. Ernest says, burning the midnight oil I see. LOL. It's only 10:27, Ernest. It's not that late. Damian White, hello. Gerald Bucks is here. Who else is here? Charles Whitaker, I'm doing well. Estoy bien. ¿Y tú? Jose Angel Castillo Ruiz from Venezuela. Anurag is back. You were here at the very beginning. Clayton Cockett is here. Okay. Back to the Future says my chat was frozen, but I'm back now. All good. No worries. Juan Israel Razo Vargas. Hello. Sonic Yoke 5. Hello. Oh my gosh. Dally Spencer has a corgi. My corgi just had puppies. And we named one of the dogs Oscar because he's really mean. That's really cute and funny. Hi, Guhan. Hi, AC. Ooh, yes, some freezing. Okay, sounds like I've been freezing. Maybe. That's unfortunate. Okay, Guhan, Barkov, and beyond. Anurag, yes. I think you asked this earlier, but I will say it again for those of you, for everybody here, for their benefit. I do have Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, go over to Instagram and type in my YouTube channel name. It's exactly the same over on Instagram. It's Hannah in Health, and you'll find me over there. Charles Whitaker is bilingual. Nice. Kirby, not Cookie Monster. No. I was like, can this thing get its ish together? I just found Cookie Monster to be super, like, kind of funny, but, like, mostly irritating. So, it's Count Von Count. Yes. Yeah, 80, you made it into the 12%. Count Von Count? Who? Everybody knows, okay, the most famous Count Von Count song from Sesame Street is it's the Batty Bat song. It's like, what are the lyrics? Dun, dun, dun. It's like, Batty, 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 1, 2, 3, count. Batty, 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 1, 2, 3, count. Won't you dance with me doing the Batty Bat? Bum, bum. Like, Google it. It's a jam, guys. It's so good. Noun Chivy. Mark McIntyre. Yes, I'm American Charles Whitaker, born and raised here. Olivia is heading to bed. Very nice. I should do the same in, I don't know, 20 minutes, let's say. But have a good night, Olivia. Catch you at the next live stream. You can make it to. Ooh, expensive speech. I love 30 Days of Night. I actually was considering throwing that on tonight. I know technically not a zombie movie, it's a vampire movie, but I do like 30 Days of Night. I love Josh Hartnett, who's in that. It's very scary. But for whatever reason, I just didn't throw anything on my TV tonight. Probably because it's been a really busy night and I didn't want to get super behind on the chat. Sarah, is it Sarah Coronel? I forget sometimes you're an hour behind me. Yes, Ernest. Yes, it's 10:30 exactly. 10:30 on the nose here in Minnesota. AD says Charles, yo hablo español and Korean. Okay, Kevin. I never said I believe in vampires, Kevin. You don't hear me correctly some of the time. Advent calendar, hello. Faroukeen is back. Sorry, Fakurudin is back. Doing well. Bella. Kalki is here. Hussein, you're new. Welcome, Hussein. Thank you, Bella. Hi, Dally. Spencer again with the corgi. Oh no, he bit me. Oh, what? The little puppy Oscar bit you? Dang. Well, you picked out the right name. Sounds like a piece of work. Shivam, hello. Haha, Snooty X stalkers on Instagram. Yeah, I carry over a lot of stuff that I do from YouTube to Instagram. I have Instagram as like a second platform because I think it's smart to have presence on more than just one. But it's there. Whatever. Like and subscribe, new people. Hannah is nice, says Rich. Thank you. Hello, Ben Chillin. Cocacero is here. Mr. King. Kirby the Vampire. Chris K is here. Hello, Chris. Nick, I'm doing well. How about you? Salim. Charles Whitaker. You can sing well. You're being generous, Charles. Gracias. Sean Munoz. Boston Hog. Okay. Rich Cohen. Let's see. Ali Osman. Hello, Ali. Mark Hill is here. Hey, Mark. Member. Good to see you. Russell is here. 30, of course, yes. 30 Days of Night was set in my home state of Alaska. Oh my gosh. Of course. Where else would it have been set? It was like remote, Arctic tundra, remote town. Like there's nowhere for them to go when the vampire horde descends. Like it's like a pretty brutal movie. I mean, if you're into horror, it's like nothing new. But yeah. It's funny because I feel like movies and shows similar to 30 Days of Night perpetuate the like remote, spooky. I think The Fourth Kind with like the alien encounters and abductions and the owls. I think that was set in like Barrow, Alaska or something. It's just, yeah. Hollywood, I feel like Hollywood doesn't do Alaska justice. I feel like if anything, Alaska is this like spooky frontier where crazy stuff goes down. Ali Osman, hello. Monkey, hello. Sean Munoz, just chilling and chatting. Dang, that puppy is a real grouch. Show Rennie, Bearded Aussie. Yes. Were you able to go pick up your kids from school? Hole in One Josh, oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I saw you. How are you? Bearded Aussie is here, yes. Cambry Rose. Lemons with H. You look like Grace from Manifest. I've never seen Manifest. Thank you, Back to the Future, for cleaning up the chat. McQueen, I say shoot your shot. The frame of mind that I try to live my life with every day as best I can is get to my deathbed with no regrets. Like, just really, the worst thing that could happen in your situation is you like approach this coworker and yeah, it's a coworker. And you just like straight, I mean, I guess it's an office setting, so you would have to be a little bit like, I don't know, professional about it. But I would say just like, I think I would kick myself wondering what could have been if I hadn't just been honest and like approached someone and just told them how I felt, versus like, okay, you say you like just come clean and say like, hey, like whatever, want to go out, and then she totally is like, nope, not interested. Yeah, that sucks, but at least you know for sure. It's the wondering, the what ifs, like that stuff, just, that's the stuff that haunts you. So I try to avoid that. Yes, Kirby is saying, thank you, Kirby. Do it, McQueen. Yes, go for it. That's like, you have my vote to go for it. What's the time over there at the moment? Bearded Ozzy, it is 10:36 in the evening where I am. McQueen says, I always get shy when I see her. Don't want to be creepy by asking her out. Asking her to go out of nowhere. Thank you so much. Sorry, I just saw a super thanks from Rich come through. Thank you so much, Rich, for the super thanks on the collab video. Sorry, guys. But I mean, yeah, sure. It's not gonna be like the most comfortable thing. It's like, oh gosh, like I have to be like, I want to tell this person how I feel. Don't know how she's gonna respond, but it's like, I really think like if you maybe just gather yourself and maybe like think about, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. And then like, I don't know, coffee break room or I don't know. You're gonna have to figure that out for yourself, but it's like, you just gotta go for it at some point. You really do. That's my philosophy, is just like, just go for it. Just like, do your best. Like it's a good faith, like, approach. Be honest, and if it doesn't go your way, you will carry on. That's it. Let's see. OT went on a date with a girl. Ooh, sorry. I don't know. I mean, I'm not here to be like the dating consultant here. I feel like there's a couple now in a row that I've been getting like messages about this. OT, I mean, I don't know. You're gonna have to figure that out. Jordan, yes, I picked her up now, just preparing dinner and bathing her, then relax. Nice. John Walker, Manish Kumar, Diego Pelice, I don't have an opinion, Yorktown. Tim Boatwright, Hannah, the channel is growing quickly. Yes, you guys. I love showing this because I'm a goal-oriented person. I love just working toward, it's like, okay, hitting a goal, and then it's like, okay, let's just stop, appreciate getting to the goal, and then think about, okay, like what would I like to do next, like now that I've hit this goal. So for this year, for 2025, my big YouTube goal was to get to 10,000 subscribers. We're getting close to 8,000 now. And I mapped out, like, on average, like starting in March of this year, wherever I was at, it's like, okay, if I can just hit 500 each month, you know, end of July, end of August, and then end of December, New Year's Eve of this year. But we are ahead of schedule. So my goal for this month, end of June, was to get to 7,000, and we're actually closing in on 8,000, which was end of August as my goal. So it's exciting, you guys, to grow the channel like this. And I appreciate all of you. I mean, I've said this 1,000 times. I love the live stream interaction. Everyone, I feel like people are starting to know each other, and like, I love when I see you guys talking to each other. It's really fun. Harley Parsons, love the earrings. Bearded Aussie, hey, you want to go out? Well, I feel like there's a way. This stuff is so tough because it's not like there's a textbook script of how to do this, but yeah, I would say it's like, don't just like walk up and then point blank be like, hey, want to go out? I would be like, what? But like, I think there's a way that like you can make it known and then like not say it first sentence, but like in a conversation you can get to that sentence, if that makes sense. OT, yeah, that does suck, that situation. Matthew Williams, Ana Paula Silva from Brazil, Harley Parsons. I try to take as good care of my teeth as I can. I do occasional whitening strips. Actually, I way earlier this year, like maybe February, I had a brand collab for a teeth whitening kit and mouthwash. I knew somebody was gonna say it. Kirby, oh my god. Love it. Okay. Bearded Aussie's laughing. Your voice is so smooth. Thank you, Solberg. I feel like it hasn't been as smooth tonight because I've been like sniffling. I was coughing earlier. I don't know what it is, but call it allergies, call it like a summertime cold, but it's just this like very temperamental off and on, like suddenly I'll just get really congested sounding and then it will go away like in a minute. It's very odd, but I appreciate you, Saul. What's your opinion on the current immigration situation within the United States? I don't talk about political stuff or my political views. I don't know. I will say this, we're a country of immigrants. My dad is an immigrant, like he came here in the 80s as a refugee. So obviously it's like I work with people who are not citizens, like they're green card holders. In the past I've worked with people on work visas. So it's like I'm not anti-immigration. Like there is 100% a place for immigrants and they bring a lot of talent. So that's as much as I'll say. Rich, 7.87 thousand subs. Oh my god. You guys, we are getting to 8K. Woo! I love it. Husifer says you have pleasant energy. Thank you. Ollie the Walrus said hi. I have heard of the Freemasons, but honestly, like, I don't really know what they do. Like, they're still around, right? Who are the other people? With the G emblem and like are those the Freemasons or are those, oh, this is bothering me now. What is the Freemason logo? Freemason logo. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. The letter G, the Masonic, it's a compass. The square and compass with G. But I don't get it. Yeah. I mean, I've heard of the Freemasons. I don't really know what they do. Ergo Video Oasis, hello. Thank you, Magali, Jasmine Nunez Garcia, Griselda. All right. Ben the Goat, just be polite, be respectful, but strike up a conversation, and I would say just state your feelings. As respectfully, as appropriately, as like calmly as you can, just like be honest. I think that's like the best way to do it. That's how I would approach the situation if I were you. Ninon 45. Eric Mitchell is here. Yeah, I got a little crazy in college. Sounds good, OT. Jordan Kreutz is here. Kirby, do you change those goals because the channel is growing fast? LOL. I mean, the thing is, like, okay, so like I set goals for myself, like this one. It's like 10K by the end of the year, but it's like I will be like, if I'm ahead of schedule, it's just like, okay, let's just keep it going. So whenever I do hit 10K, like I won't change the goal until I actually hit the goal. So like whenever the goal happens, say I hit 10K in September or October, whenever, then it'll be, you know, I could switch it to be like, okay, what do I think is realistic for the end of 2025? What do I think for I don't know, 2026? So it's just the faster, like if I get to 10K faster than what I've planned, that's great. And then it's kind of like, okay, what's like the next, like 15K maybe. It's like, how soon do I think I can get to 15K now that I've hit 10K? We'll see. Joshua Jones, Osvaldo Medina is here. Mr. Sigma Edits, Paris Panda Sky, I'm 31. Guys, just walk up to the ladies and wink. It works every time. Oh my God, I love it. Honestly, like even if I will say this, truthfully, if it was a guy, like say I was at a party, say I was at a bar, say I was at some kind of social gathering, and like I feel like I'm pretty attuned to, like, I can sense when someone is interested. Like it's just, I think it's pretty noticeable. Like it doesn't like usually come out of the blue, like what? So even if it was not a guy who I was even remotely interested in, if he like winked at me, I think I would just kind of, I'd be like, ooh, okay, like Riz points, but like not gonna happen. But I respect the confidence. I think like most, honestly, I can't speak for every woman, but it's like I think most women, even if they're like not interested, I think they would, in most cases, they would like chuckle and at least be like, I respect someone shooting their shot, and then just like move on with your life. Where's the Christmas mug? I still have it. I've been mostly focusing on my water. Although I'm guessing, like I said, I have it right here, but this actually is not my Christmas mug. This is just a red mug. It's a Betty Crocker mug with some decaf coffee. Due for work, and how old are you? Paris Panda Sky, I'm a data analyst for my 9 to 5, and I am 31. Ariana Mosley, can I tell you some insane drama? If it's not like crazy or graphic or like wildly inappropriate, sure. Learning World, thank you so much for the sub. Francisco Sanchez, thank you, Q-Dog. Kunimitsu, Anthony Johnson, Tuzin, T-E-U-Zin, sorry. Yeah, insane drama, what a cliffhanger. I'm like, ooh, I don't know what kind of insane drama it's gonna be, but I try to limit certain types of content in my live streams because I don't want things to just devolve into, you know, graphic or like super inappropriate, really mature topics. Like, no, I don't do that stuff on my live streams. KN Chodhari, I'm in the United States of America. Good evening to you, Peggy Heke Oliveira Lopez, the Stonecutters. All right. Anime's video. Excuse me, Dingo Dasad. Excuse me. I'm half white, half black. Leonardo Jacobo, doing well. Nor said hi. Oh my gosh, John Puntany. Yay. We have another mod in the house, guys. I love this. How are you, John? How are you? I'm thinking about, I know it's been weeks and I think months of recovery, but like, how is your health doing since your, I believe it was a car accident? Yes, everyone's saying hi. I love this. Yep. Hello, hello, hello. Hellos all around. What's the wildest thing I've ever done? I'm not gonna say because it doesn't fit within my policy of keeping things family friendly on my YouTube channel, so I can't say. 10K by Labor Day, yes. Robert Parker said hi. Hi says, I can tell during the summer your channel will skyrocket. We'll see what happens, Kirby. The thing is, it's like there's always gonna be like, whoa, things are growing fast, and then there's like the trough periods where it's like, oh, like no one's watching. It feels like it's slowing down. So whatever happens, like I'm sticking, that's the thing. Come hell or high water, no matter what happens, like stick with the plan. I will post a long form video every Monday, post shorts whenever I can, keep to my live stream schedule, like do the 4 nights a week, throw in some Saturday morning pop-up lives whenever I can manage it. And then just like, that is the plan for 2025. I'll probably switch up the schedule next year, 2026. But for now, I'm just like, okay, it's been about halfway through 2025, which is honestly insane because we're getting to the end of June. And I'm like, okay, it's been like a busy, at sometimes exhausting year, but it's like I can do this for another 6 months. Like it's manageable. I can do it. And I'm really happy with how the channel has grown, the channel community has grown these last 6 months. So I'm like, okay, sweet. Let's just keep on going strong for the next 6 and see like how much like I can get done on this channel, like how much I can post, like how much it can grow. Walk up to a girl and say boyfriend or married. Oh gosh. I just say, how you doing? Works all the time in Australia. Yeah, I would say like that always seems to be just like a very safe, like conversational thing to say to a stranger. Because I say, how are you doing? Like, oh, how are you in passing? Like if I'm passing someone on the street, or just hello, hey, like, you know, just easy. Gianna Forever, thank you. Drama is not fun. Yes, I tend to not like drama. I love like calm. I'm a planner. I love like predictability. I love routine. Surprises are fine, but like, yeah, drama, oof. I feel like it throws everything out of whack. It's like your mental energy is now consumed by drama. Yeah, just, yeah. Drama, I don't know. I try to avoid it. Alina Collin is here. Beartooth, thank you. Shawan, Caffeine's. It's my first time on your live. Welcome, Alina. Sorry, just getting messages. DJ the Mad Dog, hello. So good to see you. Welcome back. How was your day? How was your Monday? Hi, Jackson Hugh. My signal is a little choppy. That is unfortunate, but we were on tornado watch for a little bit today. We had some intense thunderstorms here in Minneapolis and St. Paul. So I'm wondering if there's been like a little bit of internet disturbance, but I don't know. Icy, hi. Joe Ski, oh my gosh, hello. Any plans on getting to the lake this summer? I will make it to Lake Superior at some point this summer, and then I always am like trying to get to any lakes I can in the Twin Cities area. Soleil Maine is here. Jay Walker, Vika Cott just joined. Ooh, 7.88 thousand. That's so exciting, Rich. Oh my gosh, yes. We're getting to 8K, guys. We're getting there soon. John says, making progress. I can move my neck all the way to the right. Okay, so we can do that for the first time. Still have the last 10% to go for moving my neck. Okay, so you can still move it like somewhat like that, but you still have a little bit to like fully get your range back. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're making progress, John. Izzy Brim, I'm 31, 1993 baby. Dingo, I'm in the United States. Hi, Dragoliu, great to see you. Yes, wishing for John to have a full recovery. Sounds like John is well on his way to a full recovery. Speaking of mods, has anyone heard from CL Hinton? No, it's I would say it's been like 2 months since I last heard from CL. So either like in the live stream comments or comment section of a video. Actually, yeah, I hope CL is okay. Yeah. I have not, I mean, I don't know if anyone else has, but it has been a while since I heard from CL. Class 21, great to see you, Class 21, how are you? And Johnny Theva too. Hannah, you're such an unintentional thirst trap. Not trying to be a thirst trap on here, but thank you. Everyone was flirting with you on the stream and your content is totally wholesome. Yes. It's like, again, like you can do, I'm all for like do whatever you like, pick whatever niche you want on YouTube, but like I'm not going the thirst trap route. DJ Zach Maniac, hello. Guts the Night, okay. Vika, no, I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I'm way up north. My state shares a border with Canada. We do get like thunderstorms, lightning, tornadoes up here. We're like the northern edge of Tornado Alley. More so it's like southern Minnesota going into Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska. But we still do get tornadoes up here. Polo A is here. Kirby says, haven't seen CL in a while. Yeah, yep, that is my experience too. Caitlin Jaspers says, hey. Dr. Nazir Taj, I'm doing well. How are you? Bearded Ozzy says, you're nailing it. Very well done. KN, hello. Tough Boy says, I'm very tough. Amith, thank you, Common Sense. Johnny Theva, but what are we gonna do about it? It's not your fault. You're an absolute stunner. 93. Class 21 is also 1993. Cool. Sounds like. Manu Sani. I'm in the United States. Maddie Hensley. What is your secret? I mean, part of it is just like, okay, I was born looking like this, but I think it's like part genetics, part lifestyle. So I think just things that help maintain like clear skin, healthy hair, and just overall feeling well is diet. So I eat vegan, I drink a ton of water, I chug water like there's no tomorrow, to put it plainly. I also stay away from like tons of sugars, tons of fried foods. I drink alcohol like 5 times a year. I never really drink it except for special occasions. I try to get as much sleep as I possibly can. I love sleeping, and I'm a natural like long sleeper. So if I didn't like have to get up early for a job, I would probably routinely sleep like 9 to 10 hours every single night. So I get a ton of sleep. Keep my stress levels low, get outside every day, work out every day. It's just kind of like the fundamentals that I think humanity has known about forever. It's just like this very simple stuff. Just like, yeah, diet, exercise, water, stress, keeping stress low. Also just spending time with loved ones. Rip CL. I mean, I think CL's fine. We just haven't, CL is like MIA. Not even MIA, I think it's just like, we'll see CL whenever we see CL next. 85 baby here, the big 40 in August. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Hell yeah, love that, Bearded Ozzy. Any big plans for your 40th in August? I love the milestone birthdays. Lillian, just hanging out and chatting here. Kirby, 1916 baby here. Kirby's an old soul. Headed to sleep a little early tonight. Busy day tomorrow. I totally get that, AD. Yes, go and get some good sleep. Great chatting with you tonight. XZ is here. Hi, Albert. Hi, Tyson. Savannah, hello. Thank you, DJ the Mad Dog. Chicken bell torture? I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. Caffeine says humid. Albert loves the earrings. I'm glad you do. These are a staple of my live streams at this point. Kelvin, have a great night. Nice chatting with you. You too, Kelvin. I'll be back on live on Wednesday night, so 2 nights from now. Savannah, I am a little bit behind in the chat. Sorry. Ooh, Aeon Prolium. Aeon Prolium. I hope I said that right. I love Wisconsin, and this, I think I've had this as a trivia question before, but if I was banished from the state of Minnesota and could never return, which would honestly be so tragic because I love it here, and I could pick any of the other 49 states to live in, I would pick Wisconsin because it's the state other than Minnesota that I've been to the most. It's really close. It's like an hour's drive east from Minneapolis and St. Paul. Beautiful. It has like a similar feel. It's like north woodsy, cozy, Midwestern vibe. Yeah, just I love Wisconsin. So I would pick to live in Wisconsin if I couldn't live in Minnesota anymore. Crazy Sick Wine, looking marvelously exquisite. Thank you so much, Crazy Sick Wine. It's been a great Monday. Hope you've had a great Monday too. Common Sense says, oh cool, I was in Minneapolis for a conference a few months ago. It was seriously cold and dry. Yeah, winters here are not mild. They are very cold. I love the winter. I'm a huge fan of winter. I love the bitter cold. Yeah, it's a vibe, but it's not for everyone. But we do get the full 4 seasons. So we get like beautiful in blossom spring. We have extremely hot summers. Like at peak summer, it's like over 100 degrees, extremely humid because of like all of our lakes, all of our water. And then autumn is stunning. You get all the fall colors. Yeah, I love living here. My family's from Iowa. Nice. I've been to Iowa a bajillion times, more times than I can count. I am Noor, doing well. 300 likes. We could possibly get to 300 likes, although I have been on here for 3 hours and I should get going because it's now 11 p.m. and I do work tomorrow. Albert, I've been vegan for 13 years. Favorite Formula One driver? I don't know any off the top of my head. DJ the Mad Dog says I'm tired. I'm actually not tired. But yeah. I should still get going. Cool Earring says neat. Albert, I'm a data analyst. Albert, I do all kinds of workouts. I am a runner, I walk, I hike, I do Pilates, I do yoga, I do stretching. Anything to stay active. Oh, Kirby, I like you, says Rich. Don't forget to subscribe, says John. Hi, Sherlock. Fatu, Ocean American. Oh, you're back again. Hello, Ocean American Bully, UKC. Very common question. How do vegans get protein? In one word, beans. So chickpeas / garbanzo beans, like in falafel and hummus, lentils, tofu. I have tofu scramble every single morning for my protein. Pea protein, which is in a lot of like the Beyond Burger, Impossible Burger meats. Kirby, I'm Noor. Lee, Sav is here. Thank you, Ocean American Bully, for the sub. Doing well, I am Noor. Oh, sorry guys. Johnny Theva, Hannah makes me want to be a better person. I'm glad to hear it. I would hate to read a comment that said Hannah makes me want to be a bad person. Diego from Chile. Riley, hello. American Warrior from Texas. Diego Ogaz Jimenez. Caffeine says Vikings. Letitia Garland. Denise Lemos Ribeiro. All right. K14 BRB. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Michael Brabant, we got a ton of rain today. We might have gotten 2 inches. Ooh, and MG Mode says that's great. Rich says 7.89K, it won't stop. I know, it's been such a great, I mean, I think consistently when like tracking back this whole year, looking at my data from YouTube, I would say Monday nights have been the strongest nights for like growing the channel, subs, all that kind of stuff. So it's exciting to see it, Rich, closing in on 8K. All right, Mukesh Joshi, hello. NMG mode, I'm drinking coffee, decaf coffee. Hi AK, looks like you're from Greece. Carl Fry, I got these from Amazon. Back to the Future, oh, it's after midnight for you in northeastern Pennsylvania. I mean, jump off anytime you need to, Back to the Future. You gotta get sleep if you need it. What about Jumping Bean, says Tom Brolt. Salty Crisps is here. John is asking, do you have any favorite things to do around summer solstice? Not really. We never did anything growing up in my family. Like the occasional picnic I've gone on. So yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do anything. I think it's this Saturday, June 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it'd be cool to do something. And I have a few days to like think about what to do. So TBD. It's also 12:03 a.m. here in Toronto, and remind us, Rich, what time will you be waking up tomorrow for your job? I guess technically today, since you're now in your Tuesday. Hi, Gio Sosa, Kari Fry from Paris, TCO is here, Lee Sov, Bambi, thank you. Barry McHockner, how do you get your vitamin B12? Fortified foods, so I eat fortified cereals with B12. I drink almond milk and other plant-based milks that have B12 added to them. And in addition to fortified foods that have B12, I also take a multivitamin every single day. Arif Kayali, hello. Thank you, Lotus. Daniel Bruce is here. Doing well, Drago Liub. Favorite time of year, Bambi, is autumn. I absolutely love the colors of the trees. Thank you, Hamzaway11. Back to the Future says, I'm fine, Hannah. I'll stay a little longer. Cool. Me too. Honestly, I think I should wrap this up in the next few minutes because I have been on here now for over 3 hours. Lee Sov. Oof. Rich, you're waking up. You're waking up in like 4 hours from now, basically, because it's already midnight for you and you have to get up at 4:15. God, that is brutal. Arif, hello. Excuse me. Crazy Sick Wine. Thank you, Hannah, for your smile. Oh, your smile alone is breathtaking. Personality quite intellectually superior to most. Thank you, Crazy Sick Wine. You are sweet. Ado, Godfred, hello. Ella, where do you, I think you meant live. I live in the United States. Hi, Blamer, Phil D. Gage the Emperor. How are you? Oh, sorry to hear you had a hard day. I'm doing well. Hopefully tomorrow is better for you. Hilda, just chilling, trying to keep up with the chat, and as fast as I go, I feel like I just will never get caught up. Let's see. Hog, great to see you. Blamer said hi. Hilda, okay, saw you. Eric the Prayer. Not doing a newscaster voice. Toast 123. I love burgers too. Actually, I had some for dinner. Veggie burgers. Ado. John, for vegan B12 source is nutritional yeast. Yes, I love nutritional yeast. MG Mehaboob. Hello. Monka S. Let's hit 7.9K, guys. Woo! Yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Kason Pennington, do you know how hard life is as a chicken nugget? I wouldn't know because I've never been one. Hilda, thank you. Interesting. Eric says his freckles went away. James Antelock is here. Oh my gosh, I think I got caught up, you guys. Yes! Mark Hernandez, hello. Hilda, is the square for you okay? Okay. Zanivity, Kylie JC, Vipress. Ooh, eating fries right now. Yum. GGHHU, the bad bee. Yes, these are natural freckles. I was born with these. Christina Pereira. Carly says there's no such life as a chicken nugget. Texas in the house. Hello, Master Cook. Bendy and Multiverse friends. Hello, Bendy. Fort Myers. Okay. Paul Symington. I choose to stick with plants. That is my strategy for living a long life. Christina Pereira, it looks like you're in Massachusetts. Oh gosh. Let's see. If I remarry, do you think my late wife is gonna be pissed in heaven? Who's to say? We could never know. I think one test is like, you know, if you're, what would your deceased spouse like want for you in this next chapter of your life where you're a widow or a widower? And I think in a lot of cases it's like the deceased spouse, if they could like speak with you from the spirit realm, they'd probably want you to be happy. It's like, okay, I probably wouldn't want, you know, so-and-so to just live out the rest of their days alone if they did want to have another spouse. So I guess that's one way to think about it. Yeah, no repeat comments, people. Use common sense and be respectful to other people who are commenting. Aubrey says USA. Mark Hernandez, thank you. Ashley, did you help people? I don't know if I would say I help people. Certainly not for my job, no. Still repeating comments, I know. It's very like, come on. Christina Pereira says Taxachusetts. Oh no. I'm guessing, yeah, I don't know the tax rates. I don't know. I know Minnesota is relatively high on the tax, like paying taxes. I would guess that Massachusetts is even more. But yeah, it is what it is. I'll pay my taxes and live here. I'm not leaving. Mark Hernandez, I am biracial, half white, half black. Hilda says New Jersey. Cristiano emojis from Rich. Linda Maravillosa, Everton. Thank you, GTGT. Great to see you again. Carly says hello. Are those holiday earrings? Yes. Yes, they are. This girl ate the whole buffet. Honestly, I could if I was at a buffet right now because I'm hungry again. It's not Christmas earrings. Technically, these are Christmas earrings, but I mean, I just consider them my live stream earrings. Passaic, New Jersey birthplace. Okay. Jingle bells. Yes. Dawn of the Dead. Sweaty Guy Orlando. Hi Javi. Hi G Money. My YouTube. I love zombie movies too. I'm going to be going to the midnight premiere of 28 Years Later this week. I have been waiting over half a year for this. I cannot wait. It's going to be the highlight of my week, guys. Crazy. It's going to be crazy. Literally me too. Yes. Vegans seem grumpy. Okay. Not true. Not all vegans. My YouTube, I saw your comment. I just watched 28 Days Later. I just did this within the past week. I rewatched 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. And now it's like, now those movies are fresh in my brain. I'm going to roll into the midnight premiere and enjoy. I mean, I think there's so much anticipation. There's so much hype because people have been waiting for this. It's been like in talks and people have been wondering, okay, when are they going to do the next one in the 28 series? So yeah, it's finally here this week. I'll let you all know what I think of it. Gunner doing well. Zombieland. I haven't watched Zombieland in a very long time. I need to rewatch that. Tony Crow's favorite NFL team is the Chicago Bears. Junior Phillips from Montreal, hello. 28 years later, I know, guys, get pumped. It's gonna be so fun. Gunner, okay, great day today. Loisik says, hey. I'm hyped for 28 years later. It looks so, I know, you guys, it looks so freaking scary. Like, the trailers are a hot mess. Ooh, they've been going so hard with their trailers and just like promos for this movie. Oof, yeah. Very intense. You sound like a flight attendant. Okay. That's funny. Let's see. Back to the Future's favorite NFL team is Philadelphia Eagles. Sufia Khan. Ooh, you were here yesterday. Nice. Yes, I wear these earrings in every single live stream. Fly Eagles Fly says Rich. Nice. Yes. Wee says real. Would zombies see vegans as nutritious and healthy food or lack of nutrients and unhealthy food? I don't know. My guess is based on most of the zombie types I've seen across movies and TV shows, I think they would just like eat me if they caught me. I don't think they would care. They'd be like, oh, it's a human with muscles and stuff. Let's just like eat her. Low is IQ, Paul Symington. Hi, Andrea G from Italy. Tony Crow's I Love World War Z. It's my favorite zombie movie. Jeff Sales in Brazil. Tucker and I don't think I've seen that one my YouTube. Elias and Andre Murillo Zurera. Thank you, Sufia Khan. Aloha from Hawaii, says Raider Frank the Tank. Wow. Julian Ruiz says, I'm so tall. Rich says 7.9K just happened. Woohoo! Crazy, guys. So busy. All right. Florida here. Yeah, thank you I love that you check it throughout the throughout the evening. Rich, thank you so much. Young Pumpkin Spice TV. I love pumpkin spice. William Ravelli, so good to see you. Doing well. Gonna hop off here soon. It's 11:17. It's a work night. I do gotta get some sleep. But luckily it is a short work week. I only have 2 more days of work this week. I have tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I'm off for a 4-day weekend. So that is gonna be sweet. Yes, Albert, I am pumped. And part of that weekend is gonna be going to the midnight premiere of 28 Years Later. It's gonna rock my world, I'm sure. Oh gosh. Yes, it's great to see you again, William Ravellis. Hope you're doing well. Florida. Okay, I think I'm getting to everyone. Rich with the stats. That is always Rich. He's updating like as the night progresses and the subs go up. Back to the Future, 7.9K. Cool. Yeah, we are just about to 8K, guys, which is wild. Tony Crow's, I'm vegan. I don't eat steak. Glad to see you again. Okay, saw that one from William Ravellis. Yes, happy Juneteenth. Hopefully there are some people in the chat tonight that are also getting Juneteenth off. That is the holiday that I have on Thursday, and then I took a PTO day off so that I'm off on Friday. So I've got Thursday and Friday off this week. Work hard, play hard. Yes, very McCockner. That is exactly how to live life, in my opinion. If the zombie apocalypse started, but there was only meat left to eat, would you eat it? Of course, yeah, 100%. I eat vegan because I have the ability to, and it's my preference. But if I'm just trying to survive an apocalypse, all of the foo-foo stuff goes out the window, and my #1 mission just becomes survival. So I would do what it takes to survive, which would involve eating non-vegan food. If it meant I would survive the apocalypse, 100%. That movie was moving, says Albert. 28 years later, yeah, you guys. Ooh, I should do some kind of poll like on Wednesday because it's gonna be right before the premiere. Something related to 28 Days Later, or the 28 franchise. So yeah, I'm so beyond pumped for this movie. Back to the Future says, Hannah and Mods and everyone else have a great night. Yes, Back to the Future. It's late for you. It's past midnight for you. You are such an amazing mod. So thank you as always, and go get some sleep, please. You know, don't want you to be super, super tired for tomorrow. Hope you keep on getting better, Johnny. Yes, 100%. I'm nodding off. Lol. Good night. Sounds good, Curvy. Catch you in the next one. Have a good rest. Barry Siebert is here. Later, gonna be dope. Yes, that Juan guy. Barry from Nigeria. John says goodnight to Kirby. Favorite movie of all time, Paul Symington. My favorite movie of all time is Gladiator, featuring Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix. All right, Elias and Andre. Back to the Future. I hope you get well soon. John Puntney. Yes, we all do. All wishing for John to get that full recovery, full range of motion with his neck. Favorite vegan food of any is like a big old Ethiopian super veggie combo platter where it's like a full flatbread round of the flatbread injera that's in Ethiopian cuisine, and then it's just got all the lentils, the cabbage, the potatoes, the carrots, the collard greens. Like, Ethiopian vegan dishes and vegetarian dishes are to die for. Like, they eat veggies so well over there. So that is like my favorite all-time vegan. That would be like my last supper of my life, would be like an epic super veggie combo order from an Ethiopian restaurant. Is cooking vegan dishes hard? No, it's not. There's different difficulty levels, of course, with certain dishes, but no, overall I would say it's not difficult. One vegan meal to recommend, I would say like cauliflower tacos or something, like simple, like black bean cauliflower tacos with some pico de gallo and guacamole. Let me make you a proper steak, says Bailey. Barry, hello. Back to the Future, Butterfly. Desi Vlogger, like number 275. Goodnight, Kirby. Goodnight, Green Day. I love animals, but I hate that they're so delicious. Fair enough. Yeah, 120 new subs tonight. Tonight was a big one. So cool. All right, it's Cowboys for Life. Excuse me. Sleep tight. William Reveles. Yes. I'll be back on Friday. Sounds good. Back to the Future. Thank you so much. Most Wanted from Florida. That's a banger. Do any people that you work with watch your stream? I don't think so. It's something I don't really like share at work. Like, if they were to find it, that's fine. But it's just kind of like, my approach to work, like my 9-to-5 job, is just show up, like, you know, I'm professional, like but it's kind of just like certain things I just don't feel the need to be like sharing, like bringing with me to work. So no, I don't like tell my coworkers about being a YouTuber. Nisa, if you would be able to give a life advice, what would it be? Oof. Something that has to do with like life is so short and don't care about other people judging you. Like, just do whatever you want because life is going to go by in a blink, and don't let yourself get to your deathbed with regrets. Something like that. Earrings so fine, says Butterfly. Paul Symington, that's why they created Coca-Cola. I don't watch Korean TV shows and series. Sufia Khan. Flavio from Brazil, maybe? Yes, Shadow X Works, I'm vegan. Robert Ruvalcaba. Zach Gonzalez. Tomato earrings. These are actually Christmas Jingle Bell earrings that I've just kept on wearing from December because people love them. Wholesome Hannah, let's get it, says Jay Solid 9000. Thank you so much, Jay. All right, Pico de Gallo, not Pito, Pico with a C. Barry McCockner. Pico de Gallo is like the diced tomatoes with cilantro and onion that you, for example, you get at Chipotle. Cowboys for Life said hi. A007. Movie nights are all about the snacks. Favorite vegan snack during movie time? Vegan popcorn. Just some simple, like olive oil or non-butter oil with sea salt. Just plain, like lightly, with light oil and sea salt popcorn. Trust me, it's only 75%. Simba, Christina Hernandez, favorite song of all time is, what is it? It's The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. Technically, yes. Tomorrow is... Yes. True, Rich. Oh my gosh. Exactly, yes. No matter how hard things get, keep pushing forward. Yep, another type, it's like I try to tell myself, it's like, keep going no matter what. Let only death stop you. It's like never, ever, ever, ever stop going until you are like dead and buried in the ground. Christina says hi. It's Christmas music all year, fam. Awesome. Funhouse, Zach, Gonzalez, Speedy Hawking, hello. Mark Dune, Flavio from Brazil, Bailey O'Connor. We're next door neighbors in the zodiac because I'm a Virgo and you come after me if you're a Libra. Favorite song? Okay, answered that one. I do know some Spanish. Jared Punay is here. Jeremy Ledbetter. Dang, I thought I was all caught up, and then suddenly it's not a bad thing, but it's just, trying so hard to get caught up to all the comments. Nutan Singh Tomar. Infinitus says hello. All right. My question is being ignored. Xfinity or AT&T? I don't know. I don't really have a preference. Mark Dune. Don't forget to celebrate summer solstice. Yes, it's come up in this chat tonight, Paul Symington. I want to do something for the summer solstice. I believe it's on Saturday, June 21st, I think is the longest day of the year. A boy 933, hello. Goku, Aquarius from Oklahoma, raise the roof. Rich says 7.91K. Wow, that's so fast. That should eliminate the take back tomorrow. Yes, I think it should as well. Mark Dune, Sam, Bailey O'Connor. Just kidding, I know what pico de gallo is. I pretend to not know Spanish when I order tacos just to get a laugh. Denzel Reddy. Erica, I mostly do vegan food, but I throw in travel and brand collabs. People, if you're interested in a brand collab, I just did a collab with a jewelry company, and they sent me this lovely, called a halo pendant necklace, and I just posted the video today of the brand collaboration. Flacco, I think you asked Fit Check at the beginning of this live stream 3 hours ago. Okay, Jim H. I don't meet up I don't meet up with people on the internet in real life. 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. All right, I think I got caught up pretty much. Randy Michael, I know, I'm still up. Oof, the time, you guys, it's so unfortunate that it goes so quickly, and I just want to keep on talking to you, but it's 11:30, getting closer to midnight, so I really, really gotta go. I gotta get sleep. Bro, the stars will tell when the summer solstice is. All right. Barry, thank you so much. Yes, I'm very proud of this collab. They were a lovely, lovely company to work with, and I love having like elevated jewelry that's not just like $20 from Kohl's or Target or whatever. So yeah, this is a very nice piece. Happy to have it. 12:28. Okay, so you are 1 hour ahead of me, Bailey. Cynthia Hernandez. Erica, I'm in Minnesota. Sorry, Randy, I know you always want me to you would tell me to keep on talking if I was on here at like 3 a.m. You'd be like, oh, just stay on. Like, it's not that bad. So no, I do have to stop talking and get going, because I do I'm one of those people, unlike some of you, who does need like minimum 7 hours, but more like 8 hours to be like doing good during the day. 929. I speak Spanish and German. Elias. I do cooking videos, Erica. Someone said hi. I don't read Arabic script, but hello. Mark said hi. All right, I will put my reminder in here. Softball and volleyball lover. Love the username. Have to get my 4 hours of sleep. Oh, Rich. Oh my God, literally half what I get. That is metal. I don't understand how you survive. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you, Elias. Elias, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm just guessing. Chris ATD's Prodigy. Okay, so let me put my reminder in here. Reminder, everybody. That is not how you spell a reminder. Thank you, Chris, for the sub. Yes, Back to the Future. It looks like you're heading out. Thank you again so much for being a wonderful mod. Let's see. Reminder, my next live stream is this Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. Would love to see you all there. So guys, come on back in 2 days. 2 days for me. Tonight is Monday. I will be live in 2 nights from now, which is Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. I Dream of Six, Shane. I need to work on going to bed earlier too. 6 hours of sleep is not helping. Yeah, John. It's tough because I naturally, I'm a night owl. I like to stay up late, but it does not jive with a 9-to-5 job. So yeah, I could do better, but again, I love this so much and I just want to stay up all night and chat with you people. But I gotta look after myself and get some sleep because I can't be burning myself out and showing up to my job raggedy AF because that does not fly. So, oh, Bearded Ozzy, you're still here. I thought you were long gone. Great to see you here still. We are almost to 300. We can just round that up, Rich, and say it's basically 300 likes. You know, it's a handful more, so no biggie. All right. I think that's just about everybody. So, reminder again, I will be live again in 2 days. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. Check your local time because I know time zones are all over the place, but it will be Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Time here in the United States. So I would love to see all you guys again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to my mods. Back to the Future, John Puntney, and Happy Life were all here. And thank you to everyone who gave gifts and super chats. And Rich, you gave a super thanks I saw on the jewelry video. And thank you to everybody for subscribing and just coming back and chatting. It's always so lovely to talk to all of you. And like I said, it's very painful for me to cut these off because I could quite literally keep talking to you for the next like 4 hours. So I do get sad and I do have to force myself to cut these off. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight and hop in bed because I got work bright and early tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody and I will catch you on Wednesday night. Come on back, chat some more because I love chatting with you guys. So see you on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central.